Mashiro-iro Symphony, Sana Edition.
Alright, welcome back to Mashiro-iro Symphony, Sana Edition. Wait, let me adjust something really quickly. Okay, that's not quickly. Something hanged. I don't know why. Where's Windows hang? It's a Windows thing. Give me a second. Jesus Christ. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get started with today's Mashiro-iro Symphony Sana Edition.
これでいいの？ロード完了っと。もうすぐ2ヶ月か。
Time seems to have been flying by since I started dating Shingo. It's already been 2 whole months. Man, their relationship is really fast. Every day feels new and exciting to me, but I still don't feel like I'm really inhabiting the role of a girlfriend.
ウリュウ君、今日はお休みなのね。風邪で。昨日の夕方から熱が出て、咳もひどくなっちゃって。
So, you know, I think the last time I uploaded was like Saturday. It's already Monday. I'm still kind of sick. I feel perfectly fine, but I still have a cough and phlegm. Jesus. Anyway, I don't know what the hell I caught. Anyway.
今日になったらだいぶ楽になったみたいだけど、まあ念のために休むことにするって。そう。いつも寒い中頑張ってくれてるものね。
Shingo always does the outdoor tasks for the club. They involve a lot of heavy lifting, and he doesn't want the female club members to get sick. As a result, he pushes himself too far, and ended up catching a cold himself. Honestly, まったく。
ウリュウ君のことが心配。そりゃあね、放っておくとすぐ無理するし、自分の具合が悪くなっても周りにばっかり気を使うだろうから。彼氏のことよく理解してるんだ。茶化したいの？そうじゃないわよ。意外とサナが落ち着いてるから驚いただけ。サナのことだから、大事なウリュウ君が風邪をひいたなんて事態になったら、それこそ慌てに慌てて狼狽しながら心配なあまりに大騒ぎするかと思ってたんだけど、今日だって自分もお休みしてつきっきりで看病するって言い張っておかしくない気が。アイリは甘い。
Well, to be fair, she already did that last night, so.
なんでよ。昨日夕方から発火したって連絡が来た段階でもう大騒ぎして、その後すぐ慎吾の部屋に突撃済み。やっぱりそうよね。サナだったら当然そうなるわよね。じゃあ昨日お見舞いに行ってある程度安心できたから、今日は自分だけでも登校することにしたって感じ？いや、さっき愛理が言ってた通り、私も休んで 今日もつきっきりで看病したかったんだけど。
なるほど。ウリュウ君がそうさせてくれなかったのね。
気持ちは嬉しいけど、自分のために休ませるわけにはいかないって。
Wait, I don't know why. I suddenly had a flashback of Tenchi Sosa Ributo. I think someone was sick. I can't remember who was sick, but it led to Noah deciding to not go to school. Was that Noah's route? Was that Noah's route? Oh shit. Sorry, that was a random flashback. Anyway, let's continue this video. When I went to see him again this morning, he was feeling better and so able to tell me plainly to get my butt into class. Okay, she already tried it.
風邪をひいてもウリュウ君一貫してウリュウ君ね。
That's right. That's Shingo. I've accepted that. However,
やっぱり愛理は甘い。
あら、何か間違えてた？
まあ、あれよ、ちょっとだけのろけていい？
この話の流れだと私は聞く以外にないじゃないのよ。
嫌な予感しかしないけど、どうぞ。
what? There was something weird about that recording.
ログを表示するよ。
この話の流れだと私は聞く以外にないじゃないのよ。
嫌な予感しかしないけど、どうぞ。
It felt like an added line. What the hell? The hell was that?
この話の流れだと私は聞く以外にないじゃないのよ。
嫌な予感しかしないけど、どうぞ。
Yeah, does it sound like a line that was recorded in the same session? Like, you could tell that like these two lines are from two different sessions. Anyway.
いやー、それがさ、風邪で弱ってるシンゴがまた可愛くて可愛くて可愛くて、もう食べちゃいたいぐらいなんだってば。
I mean, okay, it might be a possibility that
バックログを表示するよ。
well, I know Santa's route is really old. Like, it was included in the PSP route, in the PSP release. But considering how recent looking the art style of the Santa was feeding us porridge, you know, that was one of the more additions to the 2023 release. So yeah, I think that's what happened. Anyway, it wasn't yeah, I think it's a new line. I don't know, man, but it sounded so different that I was like, huh? Anyway.
不謹慎なのは分かってるんだけど、何でもしてあげたくなっちゃうというか、あいつっていつもしっかり者でしょ。だから余計に尽くしたくなっちゃって、頭をなでなでしてあげたら目をトローンとさせちゃって、もう。
Irie's not gonna make it. She's gonna be annoyed. You could tell from her eyes right now.
ごめんなさい、調子に乗りすぎました。
And no, it's not anything most folks want to hear, but I just had to tell someone. I just want to tell everyone all about Shingo.
なんだかサナがちゃった気がする。どうして？私とは違う女の子になっちゃったんだなって。まあウリュウ君がそうさせちゃったんでしょうけど。アイリは彼氏作らないの？冗談。私はそこまで男の人に依存できないわ。
Let's go back to your route. Let's see how wrong you are. Well, of course, she doesn't know, but like from our memory, that's a funny line.
そういうの怖いもの。
Well, okay, this is consistent with her route though. I can't stop coughing. What the hell? If Irie wanted to give it a try, there's a line of guys waiting for her to give them the nod. But I also know she's also not the kind of girl to fall for guys who make a line. I wonder what kind of guy Irie would fall for. We already know. It's actually a pretty interesting question.
それに当分はサナののろけ話でお腹いっぱいだわ。付き合ってても相手
に不満とかないのね。それだけウリュウ君が完璧ってことかしら。
どうなんだろう。完璧なのかな。
I mean, there's nothing in particular that I don't like. That's true. I like him to get a bit more jealous, and he's too good a kisser. His smile is too kind. He's too good at keeping me talking for hours. If I mention those to Irie as things I have a problem with, I think she's going to have a problem with me. They weren't problems by any means. I'm just going all soppy on him again. Does that mean I really don't have any issues with Shingo at all? But it also doesn't feel like he's the perfect boyfriend material. I don't know. I already got into that. Sorry. I'm not sure how to reconcile these two things.
ウリュウ君は草食系だよ。
He kinda is. Hmm? No, he's not. Anyway.
やっぱりそうかな。ねえねえサナ、そこのところどうなの？
何の話？
I share a luck with Irie as I'm suddenly dragged into a different conversation. It's the group of girls who are always gossiping over women's magazines. That ranking of girls who guys don't want is Kanajo still haunts me today. I had to remember the scene just now, and now I'm someone's Kanajo.
雑誌で草食系カップルの話が出てたんだけどね。
All right, I want to hear what this is now. I thought it was the other meaning of herbivore, but okay.
ウリュウ君はやっぱり草食系でしょ？
I heard this before, that there are more tokusake boys nowadays, happy to just get along with girls and chew the crud. Not a dirty metaphor together. The opposite would be carnivores. The girls who can't live without love would be included in that group
ウ
too.
リュウ君は本当一緒にいて安心できる感じだもんね。
それは
Now that they mention it, he's never really come on to me that hard. I guess he's a it's supposed to be a herbivore. Shingo is always so kind. He does tease me sometimes, sure, but that's also just another expression of his sweet affections. He's never mean about it. That's what was nagging at me when I was talking to Irie. When we're together, I feel so safe. It's incredible. But I also think he could show that he wants me a little more. He could play for me sometimes. That's what I think I'm lacking.
でもさ、男の人から求められないっていうのも女としてはちょっと複雑じゃない？
ああ、それはあるかも。部屋で二人っきりになってそういう雰囲気になっても平然とされてるっていうのはね。
The more I hear them talk, the clearer it seems that Shingo is a herbivore of the highest order. I'm normally the one who starts the kissing, and even when it's just the two of us, I'm always the one making the moves. And there's something more behind this. I've been so satisfied with kissing that I haven't really given it much more thought. But since we did it on Christmas Eve, he hasn't wanted to have sex again, even once. In fact, he hasn't done anything dirty at all. When my breast touched his arm, thinking about it now, he seemed to want to end the conversation as quickly as possible. Hold on. What does this mean? Well, based on our understanding of Shingo in the other routes, he's just holding it in because he'd go crazy. He'd just do it at school or wherever the fuck. So, well, okay, let's see how this goes.
アイリどうしよう。私。
lead Irie out into the corridor in what might be called a brisk fashion. And then I spill it.
不満あった、超あった。どうしよう、アイリ。私、シンゴに体を求められてない。
That's gonna mess up with Irie.
ちょっと落ち着きなさい。
ついてなんかいられ。
廊下でそういうことを大声で言うんじゃないの。
I give a nod, and Irie removes her hand from my mouth. Then she puts a hand on her perfect little waist, pierces her face, and gives a sigh.
とにかくまあ話は分かったわ。
おお、さすがアイリは理解が早い。助かる。それじゃあ私どうすれば。
どうもこうもそれは。いえ、よくは知らないけど別におかしくないというか、男性が全員女に体ばかり求めるわけじゃないと思うし、ウリュウ君ならむしろ納得の安心して信頼できる。
全然普通じゃない。安心なんかできない。
We had a pretty platonic relationship as we started dating. I do understand what Irie is saying, but that's not us. We've already done it. Anyway, on Christmas Eve, Shingo was so into it. I could barely walk for 2 days. He was a man that night for sure. For 2 days. My guy. Kaz is the only need to survive the morning after. Anyway. But he hasn't shown me this side of himself again the 2 months since.
冷静になったらシンゴ気がついちゃった。私に女としての魅力が全然ないってことに。胸なのかな。胸だよね。 B カップじゃシンゴはやっぱり物足りないってなったんだ。
By the way, little Peten is just us. Anyway.
胸のことを言われたら私もあんまり立つ瀬がないんだけど、サナと大差ないし。
I've got to do something. This is bad.
で、サナ聞いてる？
She went into her little world. Shingo is a herbivore. That's confirmed. Which means my first time might be my last at this rate. No way. As a woman, I want the man I love to want everything about me. That's because Shingo's normally so kind and gentle that I want him to want more than just a kiss. To want me. That leaves only one thing.
サナ？
アイリー、私決めた。
決めたって何を？
私今日から肉食系女子になる。
Nice. Nice. Yuki. It's National Foundation Day. I'm taking it easy at home, still not completely recovered from my cold. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of... Wait, give me a second, I need to check something. Alright, I'm back. That wasn't the plan, anyway.
シンゴ見て。もうすぐ生まれる。生まれそう。
What the hell? What's going on?
頑張れ。もう少し。
What the hell, Sat? What the hell? What the hell's going on? But I'm being forced to watch videos to see turtles lay eggs. Animal videos. All right. So he's gonna try to do it through animal documentaries and the miracle of life.
卵がいっぱい。感動的だわ。
I mean, oh yeah, I just remembered. Sana does actually watch animal documentaries during her spare time. I totally forgot she actually does that. So she's finally doing that with Shingo. They say turtles cry when they lay the eggs, don't they?
そう言われてるけどね。実際は餌と一緒に海水をいっぱい飲んでるから体の中に塩分が残らないように外へ出してるんだって。
Wow, okay. So you do learn something new every day.
でも涙でいいじゃんって気がするよね。その方が夢があるっていうか。
Shit, sorry. I heard her say Yumegaru, and during the time when I paused, I looked into X and just found out JoJo Part 7 is coming out. I mean, being announced. I was like, what? They're finally doing it? Sorry, I suddenly remembered Giorno for a second there. Part 5 was a different time. Anyway, we are sitting on the bed, watching the turtle finish up with the eggs. I can feel Santa's eyes on me, making me very aware of a lot of different things. Some of them sexual, a lot of them actually. The day before yesterday, when she came to nurse me, I don't recall everything that happened. I must have been pretty proud of it, yet Santa doesn't mention it at all. What did she do? I can't really just ask, did I say something strange the other day? But maybe I did. Maybe I said the kind of thing that Santa can't even repeat back to me. Something sexual, maybe. But no, if that was the case, she would definitely confirm it with me. Make some comment about how I was using my sickness as cover to sexually harass her. Which means it must have been okay. I probably didn't do anything. Wait, what the hell are they talking about? But in that case, why is Santa showing me these turtles?
いつか私もあんな風になるのかな。
Damn, man. Ooh, take a hint, bro. Ooh, take the fucking hint. Huh?
だからその慎吾の赤ちゃんおさ
Damn. Damn. Another critical hit there. Another critical hit.
慎吾はああいうの見ても何も思わないの？
Santa is certainly watching me pretty intensely. Her cheeks are flush.
ねえ、慎吾。
And her voice is murmuring in my ear. She leans into me, getting pretty bold with where she puts her body. I don't want you to catch my cold. You better give me some space.
慎吾の風なら移されてもいいもん。
No, not this line. Not this line. I mean, seriously.
慎吾は赤ちゃん欲しくないの？
Damn it! I actually thought about this the other day. I was like, she had a lot of lines. Okay, I was actually sick that time. I was in bed. I was like, she was saying about those lines about baby names and wanting to have Shingo's babies. Surely they're gonna have a scene about that. Oh yeah, here we are. Santa isn't normally like this. The turtles had gone to her head.
私に赤ちゃん産ませたくならないの？
Huh?
慎吾。
I mean, maybe in the future, sure. I can barely get an answer out from her. My reason and my grip on reality is wavering. Ready to fall. I just want to push Santa down and have my way with her.
私慎吾とのだったら。
She falls short, still embarrassed to say it. But I can imagine the words that should follow. Indeed, I can hear her voice, finishing her sentence inside my head.
私慎吾との赤ちゃんだったらいくらでも産みたい。
She literally did say that to Irie, but I now she's. I mean, this is I'm just imagining things, so she might say something stupid instead.
絡ませてほしいよ。
This is too much. This is too much. All right, what's the actual thing? What's the actual thing that's gonna happen? I shake my head, trying to dispel the sexy images.
シンコ、
I'm fine.
シンコ。
Nana looks at me, eyes moist, breath warm, voice sexy, and I catch my breath. Nana grabs my sleeve and moves her face in toward me. Nah. I hesitantly call her name. She closes her eyes without a reply. Her long eyelashes shudder, and then she presses down on top of me. My body can't move beneath the weight of her. Recently, I haven't even been seeking kisses for Sana. I want to keep her safe, take care of her, but my other feelings, my masculine urges that demand her body are becoming too much for me. And they're about to boil over and explode. Even if I try for just a kiss, it could easily lead me to fucking her brains out. Even more roughly than that first night. Like an animal, a beast, all kindness and all softness stripped away.
シンコ。
Nana opens her eyes, looking concerned. I know what she wants. It's painfully clear. But in this case, I can't afford to read this room correctly.
どうかしたの？
No, nothing. I stroke her hair and then kiss her once on the cheek. That's all I can manage. Bro, don't stop! Don't stop! I can't even look at her face afterward. I turn my eyes away, but I'm powerfully aware of her gaze on me. I can hardly breathe. But I also can't get away from this situation. I grip my teeth, desperately forcing down the urges inside me.
これだけなの？
I made her say it. I made her say something no girl should ever be made to say. What are you talking about? A lot of women like to say that shit, man. Anyway. I'm moved to apologize. I reach out for her shoulder and pull her to me tightly. Dana's body immediately tenses up. Her response and the creaking sound the bed makes would surprise me. Sorry. I drag up all the logic and control I can muster and slowly move away from her body. Oh no. Chico! What the hell? There are sudden tears in her eyes. I reach out reflexively to wipe them. She grabs my hand and squeezes it tightly.
してよ。
Her voice sounds like it might fade away.
ほっぺじゃなくて。
From both lips. I mean, there's a tremor in her voice now. I really can't breathe. I'm not sure how to explain this. If I touch her lips now with mine, I'm going to lose my mind. Even though Sada means so much to me, even though I want to protect and keep her safe. Oh my god, my brain's actually being affected right now. I can't fulfill her request at the moment. Not just at the moment either. Into the future. And I have the confidence to keep down the beastly impulses I hold inside.
キスしてくれないんだ。
Not what this is. I want to kiss you. Dana attended an all-girls school until so long ago. I'm not sure how much I can share with her. I can't tell whether she will understand or not.
シンゴが何を考えてるのかわかんない。
Bro, bro, she literally made it so clear. She literally made it so clear. Just say it, man.
私もどうしたらいいかわかんないよ。
Sana! She jumps up and runs out of the room. I'm unable to stop her, just standing perplexed after she's gone. That was one room I simply couldn't allow myself to read. I don't know. Don't understand what it means to treasure a woman. And here I am, but with selfish desires. I might not be feeling this way if we had never done it. I'm not sure we could have avoided it. I'm a man, in the end. It's just a fact. And I never felt so bad about it as I do in this moment. Oh man, that got real. I had to remember it. Well, I was also sick. Never mind. Oh, me being sick doesn't help.
もう風邪は平気なのか?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Have you seen Santa around?
犬ちゃん? そういや、今朝はまだ見てねえな。
I haven't been able to get her on the phone since yesterday. But I really need to talk to her. I don't know how to get through the issues we bumped into yesterday. I'm mad. Santa's a woman. And I want to do all sorts of things to her. This woman I love so much. I want to do that so badly I can hardly control myself. But I don't know how to explain that to her.
どうした? 犬ちゃんと何かあったのか?
Yeah, kinda.
話せることなら話してみ。話したくないならそれでも構わんけどな。
I wonder how Hayata handles it. He has a kind of too. What does he do about his masculine side? Hayata, tell me. Before I realize it, I'm broaching this subject. When you're alone with your Kanajo in your room, say, what do you do?
そりゃまたずいぶんプライベートなことに突っ込んできたな。
Go in. Don't worry if you don't want to answer.
まあ。
It doesn't look like something Hayata is especially comfortable talking about, but a push on now I've started. Don't you have all sorts of thoughts? Being alone with her like that?
ああ、そういうことか。そりゃあな。もちろん俺も男だから考えるさ。
And what do you do about them?
なるほどな。
I think I'm losing sight of myself. I want to protect her and keep her safe. But I love her so much, I can't really pump the brakes. It feels like I'm going to implode. Ida seems to get where I'm coming from, and so I hit him with everything. Diana and I want to go further, but I know I'll do more than she wants. When I think about how wrong that is, I can't go any further. Even if she seems to want it, I can't carry on. But then I ended up making her cry. I don't know what to do.
シンゴも男の子だったってわけだな。
What? Is that what Hayata thinks? Did it? What? Hayata did think of us as a man before this? What the fuck? Huh?
同じ男としてそういうのを一人で悩みたくなる気持ちはよーくわかるが、そういう話こそ彼女と二人で決めることなんじゃないのか?
No, that's experience advice. Yeah, that's true. That's how you work with it. I mean, Diana literally straight up told him, I don't understand you. Then that was like a super cute. That was a QGE to be like, just talk. What the fuck is in your mind, man? Anyway.
他人がどうこうじゃないだろう。ちゃんと話し合って、お前と犬ちゃんが自分たちで決めなきゃな。
It's like a ray of light shining down onto me. That's that. He's right. Why couldn't I see something so simple? I was so worried that Santa might not understand. I didn't want to take that pure, beautiful girl and hit her with any more of my filthy male desires. Man, this guy really puts it up too much in the pedestal, man. Girls have also those desires. But that's all the stuff I just thought of on my own. Stuff I made up for myself. This is between the two of us. I need to cast that baggage aside and just spill it all. That's the only way through. I continue to have some resistance to sharing the most embarrassing parts of myself. But we've already done it. He knows. We have already been a man and woman together. If we want to carry on,
勇気出す。
I get it now.
ま、頑張れ。そういうのは男なら誰しもが通る道だからな。
You already walked
う
it?
ちは学生でいる間はキスもお預けだ。
What? Man. That means Shingo's the real chat all this time. Anyway, just kidding. Isn't that super hard?
でもまあ二人で決めたことだからな。そういう辛さも半分ずつってやつさ。
Well, okay, I get the spirit of this. I get the spirit of that. Okay, as long as they had both made that decision together. Okay. Haida's words lodged in my chest. To have the burden, there was no need to spend so long worrying about this alone. I have someone who can worry about it with me. But Dana doesn't come into school for the entire day. February 12th. Oh shit, we're so close to that date. I haven't forgotten this time. This is our 2-month anniversary. I really need to see Sana and talk with her.
電話出ないの？ウリュウ君からなんでしょ？
Young-kun, Denwa. Anyway,
アイリが代わりに出て。
そんなことできるわけないじゃない。それにウリュウ君だって怒ってないわよ。
I didn't want to go home yesterday, so I made myself at home at Ivy's apartment. I don't know how to face Shingo.
でもシンゴすごく困った顔してた。
Man, this level of misunderstandings. This level of misunderstandings.
しかも私ってばシンゴの風邪が治りきってないのに部屋へ押しかけて。
And then Shingo shot me down. Of course he did. I wasn't thinking about his sickness at all. Kissing him like that. And I wanted more than kissing. I was talking about making babies. Asking him for sex. Alright. And then I shouted a few things that really can't be considered all that constructive and ran out the room.
シンゴが何を考えてるのかわかんない。
No, that's right. No, that's right. You shouted that. It's right. You shouted that, man.
私もどうしたらいいかわかんないよ。絶対呆れられたし、もう学校に行きたくない。
No. Honestly, I think Sana made the right move there, but Shingo just didn't. He didn't time his QTE right. I mean, that's why he
これで
ended
いい
up.
か？
Oops. What? No. What are you doing? No, that was a wrong. I touched the wrong button there. But you know, he ended up with the most obvious answer ever. Well, okay, it's not obvious. A lot of people do actually encounter that shit, but like, you know, just straight up talk about these things. Yeah? He literally just voiced it out. He didn't answer.
慣れないことをするから。最初からサナに肉食系なんて向いてなかったのよ。
私だって好きで肉食系に挑戦してみたわけじゃ。
深くは突っ込まないけど、とにかくウリュウ君に求めて欲しかったのよね。ずっとご無沙汰で、それで最近のシンゴ自制してる感じしたから、求めていいのって伝えたかったというか、もう強引に奪って欲しかったというか。いえ、あのサナがそこまで思うようになった経緯をいろいろ問いただしたい気分も正直ないではないけど、 聞いてもどうせ私にはよくわからないと思うから、わかることだけ一つ言わせてもらうわよ。
I bet she wasn't ready to hear those things, and she was like, "Oh, my friend already did it with Shingo. Oh, I don't know." That's really awkward.
相手を思いやらず強引に自分の欲するままに力ずくで無理やりにでも奪い取る、そういうことをしないからウリュウ君なんじゃないの？
Iris' comment sinks into my chest. She's right. That's the Shingo I fell in love with. Someone who makes me feel safe when I'm with him. Someone I can lean on. Someone who I can share all my feelings with. My lips, my body, and who will accept them all. Since we started dating, and since Christmas Eve, I've only grown to love him more. I know everything about him, and that what makes this so hard.
とにかく今日は家に帰りなさい。リオ君だって心配するでしょうし。
Today is February 12th. That's 2 months since I've started dating Shingo. I was hoping we could celebrate properly this time.
ごめんアイリー、もう一日だけ止めて。
What? What? Why did you choose that? Why did you choose that as your... Alright, let's go.
いつからサナはそんなに弱い子になっちゃったのよ。
だってシンゴが私を甘やかすから。
ウリュウ君がね。
本当にすごいんだってば。なんかもう男性感を全部変えられちゃった感じで、このままだと自分がダメになるって分かってるのに離れられなくて、蜂蜜の中で溺れてその上から砂糖をいっぱいかけられるような気分。それでもまだ甘さが足りないぐらい。
胸焼けしそうな甘さね。
しかもそのエッチの時はなんていうか男らしくてすごくて。
Nice, just telling your friend who never... Never mind. I mean, I guess it's normal.
そういう生々しい話はやめて。
ごめん。とにかく私はもう夢中だしメロメロにされちゃってるってわけで。
ごちそうさま。
What the hell? Whatever. I'm not gonna think too hard about that. What the hell? Anyway.
私とんでもない人を彼氏にしちゃったんだよね。
サナも大概とんでもないと思うけど。
どういうこと？
お互い様なんでしょってこと。サナはそんなとんでもない人を夢中にさせてるんだから。
シンゴはどうなんだろう。
Honestly, I can't be sure. I was so confident to start with, but I think I lost that along the way. If Shingo really was crazy about me, things like yesterday wouldn't be happening. We would have our second time by now. In fact, it being almost 2 months since the first one, we should have done it a lot more times than that. And yet...
色気が足りないのかな。
塩が足りないんじゃないの？
It doesn't matter what she's wearing. Irie is always going to be far sexier than me. Oh yeah, it's the self-esteem stuff again. I mean, it's normal, but like the way Shingo has been acting, I can totally see why Santa can always feel confident. Jesus, Shingo, get your shit together, man. I thought you knew how to read the room. Anyway. No, he doesn't.
あのクズ虫なら今日は帰ってこない。さっき電話があった。
Did she say where she
知
is?
らない。友達のところだって。
Okay, thanks for letting me know. After club has finished, I head over to Santa's house. I've been told she isn't coming home, but I'm still having trouble moving on. It's almost the end of February 12th. Our anniversary is
もう
ending.
別れちゃえばめんどくさいよ女なんて。
Sorry. Can we hear a little longer?
もう寒いしうちで待ってれば。
No, I'm fine out here. I kept you waiting. I kept your sister, Vanessa, waiting outside a long time, not so long
いく
ago.
らでも待たせておけばいいよ。
You should go inside though. We don't want you catching a
僕
cold.
が電話しようか。
Thanks, but no need.
本当に好きになってくれたんだ。あのバカのこと。
Who's Rio's VA again? Because that was the very obvious that Rio's VA was a woman. Sorry, I'm actually always been curious who's Rio's VA. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. She's not a well-known VA, but I was surprised that she played Blade in Kaifuku. I was like, what? Anyway, and also Yosuke and what's this? What's the Orema. Okay, the Orema. She was playing younger Kyosuke. Nothing. She was also an extra in K-On! And Toradora. Very interesting. And Ryokubu. Anyway, on a different note, I realized that Mashi Sensei's VA is fucking the same as Minakami Yuki's VA, and I was like, huh? I didn't recognize her. And if you think about like when the first when Mashiro-iro Symphony was made, at least the PSP version where no, sorry, she's original character. When Mashiro-iro Symphony was made, that was around literally the same time when Tsubahibi's happening. So I was like, huh? I couldn't recognize her? What the hell? I really didn't. Well, whatever. She's in a lot of... Well, actually, it's weird because in other works, I did kind of recognize her immediately. But here, straight up, it didn't. I just didn't recognize her VA. I was like, what? She has the same VA as Minakami Yuki? What the fuck? Anyway. Let's continue. That was random. I can't express how much in words or numbers.
あのバカもうちの姉ちゃんも同じだと思う。だからあのバカを見捨てないでやって。
I feel so happy. I give Rio a pat on the head. We smile, our breath steaming out white. I wonder about how Sana felt, waiting for me a month ago on our 1 month anniversary. And thoughts like that are how I spend the night of our 2 month anniversary. It's a minute past midnight on February 13. Even after the end of our 2 month anniversary, Sana did not come home. Oh man, this guy got sick the other day and, you know, he's gonna get himself sick again. But I still don't want to leave the spot. It just means I don't have to keep checking my watch.
そこにいるの慎吾くん？
Wait, why is Mew-senpai? Wait, what? Why is she here? Huh? A voice calls from the darkness. I know who it is at once. Mew-senpai? I turn around the voice and see a familiar smile.
やっぱり慎吾くんだったんだ。どうしたのこんな時間に。
No, the bigger question, why is Mew-senpai around this area? Unless he lives... in a way, she lives in some way that will be close to Sana's house, but I don't recall that. I could ask you the same thing, you senpai.
私は部室の様子を見に行くついでに、バニャちゃんのことをね。
Midnight. Think about past midnight, actually. Think about that, past midnight. And then I really don't remember her house. You know, Sana's house is along the way to, you know, school. You know what? I don't know anymore. I don't care about geography. They probably just need an excuse for Muse Senpai to show up. The reported sightings of the second Panya-chan came from around here. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Okay. It seems Muse Senpai has them on her mind too. I'm also surprised that Muse Senpai is going into school at this time of night. Myself, meanwhile.
慎吾くんは何の用事？あ、そこってさなちゃんのお家だったよね。
That's right.
何かあった？
I would prefer to keep it quiet, but Muse Senpai can read
も
minds.
し慎吾くんが嫌じゃなかったら話を聞かせてほしいな。ほら、これでも一応1年だけ人生の先輩だし。
Muse Senpai stands at her full height and gives me a smile. Muse Senpai. She really is a strange and wonderful person. Talking to her like this makes my heart feel lighter. Indeed, she can strip away all my defenses.
そっか、そんなことがあったんだ。
Muse Senpai listened to me with her smile unchanging on her face. That allowed me to tell her everything. How much I love Sana. Why that means I'm trying to control myself. How I can't take responsibility as a man. How much it is okay to want from Sana, and if that's even allowed. As we talk, my heart starts to ache. My chest starts to ache. My heart starts to ache. What the hell? My chest starts to ache. I just want to hear Sana's voice. I really do love her. At the end, that's all I can say. Muse Senpai stretches up and gently strokes me on the head. She's a lot like Sana when she does that.
慎吾くんは本当にさなちゃんのことを大事に思ってくれてるんだね。
Her smile makes me feel like the sun has come out early. I give a nod, clutching my
きっ
chest.
とそれはさなちゃんにも伝わってると思うよ。だから慎吾くんは間違ってないと思う。
Muse Senpai. She gives me a smile, then turns away. Seeing her like this takes me back. The girl Sana respects the most. Her silhouette that Sana has been chasing for so long.
私ね、前からさなちゃんに言いたかったことがあった。
There is?
さなちゃんって昔から自分に自信を持てない子でね、いつも私みたいな女の子になりたいって言ってた。
She still says that sometimes. I've always accepted it as a sign of how important Muse Senpai is to her.
でもそれは違うよね。
Muse Senpai turns around, seemingly seeking my agreement.
さなちゃんは私みたいになる必要なんてない。さなちゃんはさなちゃんなんだよって。だからさなちゃんは素敵なんだよって慎吾くんがそれをさなちゃんに教えてくれたんだよね。
I'm really not sure if I have. Did they literally have this conversation before? Like they literally talked about she doesn't need to be someone else. She doesn't need to be anyone else but herself. But I think Sana. Okay, I kind of forgot. I'm gonna watch the VOD for that part. I know she still looks up to you so much, but oh, okay, I remember it. Something about them being there together to be able to walk along her. Okay. There's one thing I'm pretty sure I can say. She knows that it's Inui Sana that I'm in love with. No one else.
慎吾くんは素敵な旦那さんになりそうだよね。もちろんさなちゃんも素敵なお嫁さんに。
And also perfect mother, I guess. While we're at it, Yu Senpai looks as happy as though she's talking about her own marriage. Oh. Is this how she copes that this is her route? Anyway, sorry. I wish Santa could hear her.
ごめんね。こんな時間に長話しちゃって。
Not at all. I'm sorry too.
まだここでサナちゃんを待ってるの？
I think for a moment, then shake my head. I'm going home. I need to be there for the animals
こ
tomorrow.
ういう時は休んでくれていいんだよ。
I don't think Santa would allow that. Letting our care for the animals to fall by the wayside due to love is not the way to go about things. I need to make it all work. Could I go to the club room with you now?
それは平気。そうだ、慎吾くん、明日の部活なんだけど、午前中から部室へ来てもらってもいい？
Okay. Am I replacing someone?
私、明日のバイトが午前中になっちゃったの。それで、慎吾くんに代わってもらえたらなと思って。
Sure thing. I'll move to the morning shift tomorrow.
ありがとう。じゃあ、これから気をつけて帰ってね。
You too, Miu senpai. I thought maybe we would walk as far as the park together. But Miu senpai is thinking of Santa by going on alone, which is the right choice. It sounds like we got a club at a different time for Santa tomorrow. I need to make up with her as quickly as possible.
寒い寒い。とりあえず部室の中にいる子たちはチェックしたし。
Oh, she went there. Oh, damn.
サナちゃん、お疲れ様。
ミュウ先輩。
やっぱりみんなの様子を見に来てくれたんだね。
やっぱり？
なんでもないの。ねえ、サナちゃん、明日って何の日か知ってる？
明日ですか？バレンタインデーですよね。
サナちゃんは慎吾くんにチョコをあげるんでしょ？
いえ、私は
よかったら私と一緒にチョコを作らない？
ミュウ先輩とですか？
やっぱり彼氏さんができたら手作りのチョコがいいよね。
でも
サナちゃんと一緒にチョコを作れるのも今年が最後だと思うから。
Good choice of words, Miu senpai. I know what she's doing here. That's very nice of her.
お家でゆっくりおしゃべりしながらね。
ミュウ先輩。
Oh, so it might be possible she actually does not have that work thing in the morning tomorrow, but rather an excuse for them to make the chocolates together in the morning, huh? Interesting. It was really thoughtful of her. That is Sasuga Miu senpai or some shit. As I agreed with Miu senpai, I started out on the morning shift today. It's Valentine's Day. I got chocolates and Sakuna at home this morning. Nothing wrong with some sisterly sugar. What? Sorry. I like to take this out of context. This type of material is good for the shit post. Anyway, her words, not mine. It's a quieter Valentine's for sure. Falling on a weekend. Everyone else is taking their time to. Wait. I remember the week I remember being in Japan during Valentine's Day. I was like, in other countries, Valentine's Day, you could straight up see people. You know, you could feel the love on the street. But when I went to Japan, it was Valentine's Day, and I was like, it feels totally nothing at all. Nothing's happening. I don't see more flowers. I don't see girls with holding flowers or chocolate or the shit they talk about. I was like, were they lying to me? Were they lying to me that Valentine's was a day that people worried about in Japan? Because in other countries, you can see it on the streets. Anyway, whatever. Sorry, I had a weird flashback. I just remembered that one time I was in Japan and it was Valentine's. Anyway, it was supposed to be it was supposed to be Senakun and Sakuna this morning. Sakuna said she had something to do and left before I did, but she doesn't seem to be here yet. I still can't reach Sana. I'm worried about her. But at the moment, I need to be taking care of the Dobutsu. I guess I'll start outside. Time. When I moved to leave the club room, Sana has just opened the door and is standing there frozen. Sana.
ごめん、失礼しました。
I move toward her and Sana runs off at top speed.
ダメだよサナちゃん、きちんと自分の手で渡さないと。
でもやっぱり
早くしろよ。女ってめんどくせえ。
リオ、なんであんたまでここに？
ほらサナちゃん、慎吾くんが見てるよ。早く早く。
Miu Senpai grabs Sana's arm again and drags her toward me. At her side is Rio, with a sulky look on his face.
慎吾くん、お疲れ様。
I guess I am.
サナちゃん。
Sana is just looking at me silently. The Miu Senpai elbows her at the side. Sana takes an unsteady step toward me, her eyes downcast.
あのさ、
Hi. I can't help but smile as soon as I hear her voice. There's so much I want to say, but I'm just happy to see her.
これ
Alright, this. I'll probably use this as today's thumbnail, maybe. Alright. Huh? She thrusts both arms toward me, her expression completely stiff. I don't have to ask what she's holding. Oh, look! This looks like from the original PSP. For the original PSP route, because her eyes aren't the modern eyes, aren't the modern art style of Izumi Tsubasa. Anyway, Sana's hands are trembling in front of her.
言ってんの？
うるさい。ガヤは黙ってるの。
いいからさっさと渡せば。
Anya-chan doesn't understand what's going on, but she's the only one. Miu Senpai has a big smile on her face the entire time.
あのさ、これあげる。
For me?
サナちゃん、慎吾くんのために頑張ってチョコを作ったんだよね。
ほとんどミユ先輩に教わって。
慎吾くん、よかったね。サナちゃんの手作りチョコだよ。
Miu Senpai bumps Sana on the shoulder and pushes between us with a smile. I can't help but grin as well. I can't find any words for a while.
シンゴの口に合うかわかんないけど。
まあ犬の糞みたいなものだと思って食べてやって。
人のチョコを犬の糞って言うな。お前は本当何しに来たんだ。
でも最初自分で作った時は巻きぐそみたいだったじゃん。
あれはヘビをモチーフにしたチョコであまりにリアルすぎたから。
Don't they just use a mold? Don't they just need to use a mold? Usually use a mold for making chocolates. Anyway. I gave Miu Senpai a glance. She told me she had a ship to get me here this morning and meet up with Sana. Miu Senpai gave me a nod behind Sana's back. This is between the two of us.
ああ、失敗作のことなんてどうでもいい。一応努力はしてみた。形は悪いかもしれないけど、味はきっと。
Yeah, thanks. First though, I want to say something.
別れ話か。
Miu Senpai gives a chuckle at Ryo's comment. I've been thinking so hard about you, Sana, and our future together. I really do love you so much. I want to protect and treasure you above all others.
シンゴ。
I love you too much. I'm worried I might go too far. Even further than on Christmas. Right, straight up telling these in front of these two, okay? Straight up telling it in front of these two, huh? Even further than Christmas Eve. And so I've been trying to control myself. Straight up told these two, huh? And no Rio and you, Senpai, are listening, but I have to say this. I pushed through the embarrassment of keeping my voice gentle and soft and just tell Sana how it is. But I've reached my... Really? In front of these two? Oh my god. He just straight up doesn't care. But I've reached my limit recently. Even just kissing you, I'm not confident I can stop myself.
じゃあひょっとして
In front of these two, by the way. Yes, when you came to my room the other day, I did almost lose control. I wanted to give you what you wanted, and then more on top of that. In front of these two, by the way. But that's not allowed. I can't do it, no matter how hard it is for me. I know you can't understand it. I thought I had to keep this to myself, so I didn't tell you any of this. Even though it totally does concern us both. And because it concerns us, I need to share everything, all my concerns, and discuss them with you. I've finally done it. Finally realized the truth, which is why, first, I'm sorry. Sorry for making you cry.
慎吾
In front of these two, by the way. We need to talk, Sana. I hope we can. We need to decide this together. Please?
お願いは一旦ともかく
Onegai? Onegai?
なんでそんな話をミュウ先輩やリオの前で
He just doesn't give a fuck. I like that.
慎吾って割と空気読めないのな。
I find myself agreeing with that comment from Rio. When did I lose that power, I wonder? The ability to read the room. But even so, I have to say this now. Before I accept your chocolate, Santa, I can't accept them without saying this. I promise to be brave and put myself out there. My desire to talk about our future. And she'll accept it. And she'll hear what I have to say and still wants to give me the chocolates. Then I'm sure the two of us can change together. The two of us can change anything, I'm sure. Even the air in the room.
そんな風に言ったらみんなに誤解されるじゃん。
Huh?
私はバカだけど本当にな。うっさい。真面目な話をしてるんだから子供は黙ってるの。へいへい。どこまで話したんだっけ。
サナちゃんはバカだねってと。
そうそう。私はバカでって。
I like how she has a speech in her mind already.
ミユ先輩ひどいです。言わないでくださいよ。
あれ違う話だったかな
I can't help but chuckle at this exchange.
ミユミユは正しい。まあいいけどさ。いやよくないけど。私はさ、自分は大切にされてないなんて感じたことは一度もないし、慎吾は私を大事にしようとしてくれてるってずっと感じてたから、分かってたから、だから安心できて大好きで、慎吾になら何されてもいいって。もうチョコごと慎吾に食べてもらえば。私弟にすごいこと言ってる。でも別に否定したいわけじゃなくて。いいから慎吾にちゃんと言え。分かってる。とにかくそういうわけだから全部分かったと思う。慎吾が言いたいこと、話がしたいってこと、私もちゃんと聞きたい。ちゃんと二人で話したいから。
Sana!
私からもお願い。このチョコ受け取って。
I have my answer. The offered up chocolates. Her feelings, her eyes, looking at me. I go ahead and accept it all. Thank you. Really. Thank you.
お互い様。こっちこそ受け取ってくれて、勇気出してくれて。
Yes. I've reached her. I know I reach her. It feels like I'm about to cry. I want to just grab her and hug her right there. But we need to have a longer discussion first. That's why let's eat the chocolates together later, okay?
いや、私がいないとこで食べてや恥ずかしいし自信ないし。
I want to share them with you. To share the happiness. It'll taste so much better if we eat them together. I'll be so much happier than eating them alone. The others have left, but Santa and I have remained in the clubroom. More like they decided it was best to give us some room. In any case, I'm grateful. Even as the sunset starts to creep inside, we are still talking things over. All the things I couldn't say before, couldn't do. Real talk between a man and a woman.
実はね、黙ってるように言われたんだけど、ある程度ミュウ先輩から聞いちゃってた。慎吾が私のためにいろいろ苦しんでたって。
I see. I thought you probably would. She's so kind and gentle, but I didn't have the leeway to think that far ahead.
もちろんミュウ先輩は露骨には言わなかったからね。露骨ではなかったけど、慎吾が初めての時我を失って乱暴にしちゃったって後悔っていうか申し訳なさでいっぱいで。
Man, he literally did tell you senpai literally everything, huh? Yeah, I really didn't think I was that kind of person, which made it even worse.
だからもう二度とあんな風にはしない。自分からは絶対2回目を求められないってずっと我慢してくれてたってことなんだよね。
I guess you could say that. Trying to stay calm and collected, basically. That's been hard since New Year. If I drop my guard for a moment, I'm worried I'll turn even more of an animal.
それくらい初めて以降も私をさらに好きになってくれてたから。
Yes, I'm sorry. The more a guy loves a girl, the more he wants her. It's like, I just want to eat you up. I love you so much. That's the kind of impulse that's driving me.
そんなこと私に言うわけにはいかないって。慎吾はその衝動の分だけずっと思い詰めてたんだ。
Yeah, I've been cursing my male nature. I tell you that. I just want to love and care for you. And yet, I'm also driven by the desire so strong and worried I'll break you.
すっごい辛かったよね、それ。
Nana looks me in the eyes, leaning forward a little.
本当にごめんね。私男の人のことよく分かってなくて分かろうともしなくて。
Her pain expression then changes to one of
いっ
regret.
ぱいキスをおねだりしたり胸を押し付けたりしちゃっただけでも慎吾を苦しめてたのに、慎吾から求められてないって勝手に拗ねてあんな襲ってよみたいに誘惑までしちゃって。
I should be the one apologizing for making her cry. I'm the one who's been keeping all this bottle up.
でもそれって突き詰めれば私が性的なことに打ちすぎたせいじゃん。自分で振り返っても慎吾が打ち明けられないってなるのも当然だと思うくらい子供っぽすぎたし。
But that's one of the good things about you, Santa. You don't want to protect.
慎吾
I know. I made you cry that day. But I'm glad I didn't go any further.
あの時はすっごい切なかったけど今にして思えばそうだよね。
so close. So close. And mainly because you ran out of there like that. If I had kissed you before that happened.
そのまま私を壊しちゃうくらい激しく乱暴に無理やり犯しちゃってた。
I'm not admitting it. Just imagining it makes my chest ache again. But it didn't happen. And I don't have to feel the pain alone anymore. I give Santa a look, then lift a chocolate to my lips, needing something sweet. They are, in fact, delicious.
でもあの時は私も押し倒される気満々だったよ。
Huh? Yes, that's true. Santa was clearly leading me on. He didn't just want me to kiss her. He wanted sex.
未だにあんまよくは分かってないけど、少なくとも双方合意の上なら犯すにはならないんじゃない？
I mean, sure, that's one way of looking at it.
私が想定してた以上に激しく乱暴に貪り尽くしたら、それは当てはまらないんじゃないかって？
I can only nod repeatedly at
なん
that.
で？
Huh? What do you mean? Why not? なんで？
私の気持ちはそのチョコ渡す時にも言った通りだもん。自分は大切にされてないなんて感じたことは一度もないし、慎吾は私を大事にしようとしてくれてるってずっと感じてたから、だから安心できて大好きで、慎吾になら何されてもいいってしてほしいって。
Damn. All right. Oh. Dana.
私慎吾になら壊れるくらい激しくても乱暴にでも無理やりにでも貪り尽くされちゃいたい。
Thanks for the music note at the end. Man, I guess gonna lead to an issue now. Ah! I spluttered loudly with good reason. She's really dialed it up from when she handed the chocolates over.
吹くほどまずかった私のチョコ。
No, that's not what that was. The chocolates are great, really delicious. Oh, I take another of the heart-shaped chocolates and pop it into my mouth. It melts at once, then spreading outward.
ならよかったけど、じゃあなんで吹いたの？
That thing you just said. It was the biggest bombshell you ever dropped on me.
つまりそういうことだよね。本当に私が子供だったの。二人で一緒にエッチしたのに、今言ったようなこと全然慎吾に伝えられてなかった。ちゃんと考えられもしてなかった。
I mean, no. Let's just stop there. We're going around in circles.
そうかも。
Dana gives a grin and takes a chocolate for herself.
おいしい。作ってる最中味見した時より全然おいしい。
You know what they say, with love, it can be made tasty. Anyway, sorry.
慎吾と二人で一緒に食べてるからだ。
Okay, I thought a much worse joke, bad joke, dad joke level tier. With love, the tastiest can be seen. Never mind, we'll stop there. I'm never gonna make those jokes again. I'm still thinking about it when I go up there now. Anyway, she gives a happy smile and grinning as I take another for myself. These are really good, even better because I'm eating them with you.
結局はそれに尽きるんだろうね。
It is. I think I finally understand how that works. This time, we both reach for a chocolate at the same time. We giggle, each pick one up, and put them into our mouths together, and laugh again. This kind of happiness is what it really means to be dating. This is the whole thing, the heart of it. I chew down the bittersweet flavors mixing in my mouth.
恋って告白して付き合い始めてゴールじゃないんだね。
Huh?
むしろそこからがスタートというか、だからそりゃ短い間にいろいろなことがあったはずだよなって。
That's right. The day after we started dating, someone was talking about splitting up.
あったあった。しかもその次の日もね。あの頃は若かったね。
No, that was just 2 months ago. Tana reminisces as she reaches out for another chocolate. I'm doing the same, and her hands touch. Sana takes my hand in hers. Then she gives me another big
も
smile.
う待って手を引っ込めたりしないよね。
Because I've experienced firsthand how much that pisses you off, Sana.
いろいろあったけど。
In 2 months. I wind her delicate fingers into
今日
mine.
まで時間はかかっちゃったけど、
It's such a happy and sweet moment. Like choco.
それでも私たちなりにちゃんと積み重ねてきたからなんだよね。慎吾、
She looks up, her eyes fixed directly on my face. We look at each other. I feel it. Imparted through everything that's happened, I know she's feeling it too. Then, slowly opens her mouth. I have a sense of what's happening.
もっと一緒に食べたい。
Shall I pass it to you in my mouth?
通じた。
I sure did.
二人の間で転がすみたいにして一緒に溶かして食べちゃいたいチョコ。
If we do that though, I'm going to.
分かってる。もう分かってる。分かって言ってる。だからついでに一言言っていい？
Yeah, of course.
初めての時は慎吾に全てを受け取ってもらった。なら私も慎吾の全てを受け止めるに受け止められるに決まってる。慎吾の彼女だもん私。
Sana.
ありったけちょうだい。何の遠慮もいらない。理性なんか気にしなくていい。ただ素直に一緒にお互いにメロメロになろう。
We can do it. She believes that. That's why she's saying all this. Sana. I hold the chocolate in my lips, then draw Sana to me, holding her tight. At the same time, I put the chocolate from my mouth into hers. We press our lips together, rolling it with our tongues. Sana's clinging to me in return. She presses her lips against mine, pressing her tongue out and rolling the chocolate together. When the chocolate is in my mouth, Sana reaches for it with her tongue. Our saliva and the tongues entwine together as we both lick at the chocolate. When it's in Sana's mouth, I push my tongue between her lips. We mix our saliva together, melting the chocolate. We enjoy the flavors, slurping them down. Our bodies are pressed close, without any gap between us.
すごい頭までとろけちゃうくらい甘かったね。
When our lips move apart, Santa's voice is soft and sweet. Yeah, it's like my head is melting. So sweet and delicious. Loved it.
感じてる。慎吾が久しぶりにそうなってくれてるの。
My cock is already erect, pushing it into Santa's body. Santa seems to be enjoying my poking, with a smile on her lips.
これだけでもっとたまらなくなってくれちゃうの？
I might. Your body's really turning me on. I can feel how much you want me.
どんな風に感じてくれてるの？
Sweet, numb, tingling. It's so good. Like, I want to trust with my waist. I can feel how much you love me, Santa. And I can feel how much I love you, Santa. I just want to hit you with all of it. Santa gives me a smile while wriggling around a little. That movement rose to my erection against her body
こ
again.
んなに大きく硬くなっちゃう男の人もすごいけど、女の子もすごいんだね。好きな人に愛ってもらえただけで、あそこじゅわーって一気に慣れちゃった。
Her words made my cock swell even larger. I'm not the only one getting turned on.
私もうすっかり女の子なんだね。ぶつけてほしいって思った分だけ体も思ってる。
Girls can want sex too. Welcome to biology, bro. What the fuck? Well, of course, he's just finding this out.
好きな人にだけだよ。好きな人だから、やっと分かっちゃった。この気持ちなんだ。これがそうなんだ。
What feeling do you mean?
慎吾の赤ちゃん欲しい。
Nice. I waited for this. The actual H scene where they actually use those words.
慎吾はどう？私との赤ちゃん欲しい？私に自分の赤ちゃん産ませたい？
I like the subtle difference between those two words. Two words. Her words, eyes, feelings, touch, warmth, everything melts me like chocolate, exposing my male desires. But there's no fear or hesitation there. I let my impulses take me, picking up her small body. Of course I do. I'm a man. I look her right in the eyes and tell her how I feel. There, I've told her. It feels liberating. Like I've finally given myself permission.
じゃあできちゃうようなことしちゃう？
The sensation of it makes me tremble. It feels like Santa's become so much more of a woman in just the last few moments. The smile is kind and soft and as sexy as I've ever seen from her. I want to.
慎吾。
Let's do it, Santa.
一緒に。
There was a scene change there. I guess this is a byproduct of like from the PSP to because the PSP then the PSP didn't have the H scene, so you know. Well, anyway, this might also be the cutting point. So I might cut from here. Is gonna be an H scene, and I can't upload that. Anyway, let's go. We aren't going to become a man and woman through the act. We already are. And now, we just want each other. And are honest about it. It is new art. I can tell. Also, I don't know if the proportions are correct. Like, I get Santa is small, but damn, look at. Is she really that small? I guess she is, based on the Princess Carrie scene. But anyway, I'm sitting on a chair, and then Santa is sitting on my legs, facing me. We are holding each other, our lips pressed together. Our tongues wind together, our spittle slurping. Santa and I are completely lost in each other already. No matter how much I want, how hard I push, Santa is there to give me what I want. Because the more she takes, the more it turns her on as well. Does it feel good? Even when we talk, it's through our continued kissing. When I should probably keep on kissing you. It feels like long since I did this. I last did this. I'm so happy. Touch your boobs, Santa. I mean, the way they fit perfectly in my hands. Damn. You mean, like this? I move my lips away, keep my hands away for a moment, and we look at each other. We take each other in, confirming what we are seeing. You're the one to talk, Santa. You can see the stain in your panties. What are you talking about? I don't see that. Sorry, I'm begging to see. Oh, I'm going to look. Whatever you say. I don't think you can stop me.
シンゴがけだものになってくれてる。それがこんなに嬉しいなんてちょっとびっくりした。
You too. Be honest. We smile, bumping our nose together. And then I kiss her lips again. At the same time, we fumbling as we kiss. Sana and I are working to expose our genitals.
嬉しくてもう我慢できない。
So happy. I want you so badly, Sana. I can't hold back. I don't want to. Even hearing my sexual declaration, Sana doesn't show any resistance or tension at all. She winds her tongue even more hotly around mine, and her hands around my neck pull me even closer.
私もしてほしくない。もう我慢しないで私に受け止めさせて。
I'm putting it in, Sana.
入れるだけ。
Take your tits out for me. I want to touch them too.
全部して。
We both clean ourselves up and get back into our uniforms. Now, Sana.
シンゴ、私が体拭いて服着てるところチラにしてまた大きくしたりしてないだろうな。
No, I didn't even look. Spent more than enough fluids for one day.
シンゴ、本当に私のこと好きの好きだからまだ復活できちゃう気が。あるんだ。あるのか。本当にどこまでだ。どこまでもか。
I mean, seeing as I'm recovering already, I guess. As much as physically possible?
まあそうなったらもう一回。
私もじゃん。一緒じゃん。私たちもう完全無欠にどこまでもカップルじゃん。
We're going to be having sex and tidying up on the cycle.
朝までね。そしてミユ先輩に発見される。
With you completely unable to move, Sana.
シンゴはそんな私にまだ大きくしてて。
Let's just finish cleaning up.
さすがにね。シンゴが大きくしてくれてるところは私だけのものなんだし。
Huh? That's your only problem with that scenario?
ミユ先輩にも絶対見せてあげないんだからな。
Alright. I'm happy to hear that, but maybe move past it for now? Calm down, Sana. Calm down.
落ち着いていられるか。あそこは拭いたけどお腹の中はまだシンゴの精子タップタップなんだから。
The famous line by Watanashi Ayana. Anyway. Okay, just calm down, Sana, please. It took a while, but we managed to finish cleaning the club room and then left the school behind.
これで匂いとかでバレたら目も当てられない。
We aired the place out pretty well. I think it should be okay.
手は尽くしたんだし平気だと思う。仮にバレても責任はシンゴが取ってくれるだろうし。
I'll do my best to carry that burden.
こら、そうじゃないだろ。そこは一緒に責任取ろうだろうが。
Yeah. Sana bumps into me from the side. Then she rubs her cheek on my arm.
バレるわけないって。あの部室常にいろんな匂いがするし。
That's a good point.
せっかくの熱烈ラブラブタイムの余韻。二人でゆっくり楽しむ余裕もなかったな。
Considering the place we were doing it, I should think not. We'll need to secure a better spot in the future.
でもその
She rubs her flushed cheek on my arm once some more, and then looks at me with moist eyes. Yeah, of course. We still had today's kiss laugh. Technically speaking. I hold her and hug her tight. Nana closes her eyes and raises her chin. I know exactly what she wants. Just as I did when she started this. I kiss her, softly, gently, just pressing her lips together. Nana gives a small, sweet shudder.
もうこれだけで全身に大好きがジーンって広がるようになってる。余韻も残っててくれたからかな。
We kiss, but you can still stand.
本当だ。今までみたいに力抜けちゃってない。なんでだろうって考えるまでもなかった。
You do? Sorry, what's changed?
慎吾、わかんないの？
Sorry, no.
じゃあこのサナ様が教えてあげる。
Nana jumps forward, her arms around me and kisses me
も
again.
っとすごいこと、これでもかってくらい体が覚えちゃったからに決まってるでしょ。
Anyway.
わかった？
That's right.
ほら、いきなり抱き上げるな。
And you can't just suddenly kiss me, right?
それを言ったら慎吾もいくらでも。キリがないやつだこれ。
February 14th, Valentine's Day. Now we have another special occasion to commemorate in the future. That time we fuck a whole bunch in the club room. By the way, I haven't commented about what happened there. There was one line that really bothered me. It was a Ricky Kawahara line there. I was like, do you know that in Sword Art Online when Kirito and Asuna have sex for the first time? And when Ricky I can't pronounce his name anymore. Kawahara wrote that line. He mentioned about 2 years of semen glopped inside her. There was a very similar stupid ass line. I was like, that's not how it works. But okay, whatever the fuck. The fucking line. Anyway. Uh.
よかったじゃない。ウリュウ君と仲直りできたみたいで。まあそうね。何よその微妙な反応。仲直りできたってレベルじゃないから。っていうと
Oh, Irie. Oh, Irie. I thought you were good at making things, figuring things out.
もうすっごかった。なんか私今日になってもまだ余韻が残ってる感じ。
Face. Face, just telling it straight to Irie.
こうあれよ、体中にじわわわーんって。特にお腹が。
Face.
そんなに美味しくできたの？
Oh no, Irie's like, oh no, oh damn. I'm gonna know that feeling. Oh shit. Oh, they also did that a lot in her route. Although Sada's route was more satisfying. It was more intense. There was more feel to it. Anyway, I mean compared to Irie's route. But Irie's route was also good. Anyway.
何が？何ってチョコ。ウリュウ君と一緒に食べてすっごい美味しかったって話じゃないの？
Thank God, Irie. Fucking Irie, man. Ooh. Anyway.
今度は何なのよその 上から目線っぽいの。
いやー、さすがに愛梨ちゃんにはわかんないよねってさ。
確かによくわからないけど、なんだか無性に腹が立つわね。話しかけて損した気分だわ。一人で勝ち誇ってなさい。それじゃ。
待って待って、ごめん。嬉しさのあまりつい謝るから行かないで、愛梨。
謝るくらいなら最初からやらないの。それで話足りないんでしょ。
さすが愛梨、察しがいい。ありがとう。まあなんていうか、慎吾実は超肉食系でもあった。
はい。
どれくらいかっていうと、昨日のことを思い返すだけで
Oh, I felt that. I felt that. I felt that. She was. I really felt that. She was reminding herself of what happened yesterday.
大丈夫？
大丈夫だけど、幸せいっぱいだけど、私もう戻れない。どこまでも行っちゃう。慎吾と一緒に。
本当に大丈夫なの？さっきから体ビクビクしっぱなしじゃない。
Don't tell me she wet herself just thinking about Shingo the day before.
どこか体がおかしいとかじゃないわよね。
次はどうされちゃうんだろう。普段はあんな優しいのに、あんな情熱的とか、私も今からメロメロになる。慎吾、慎吾、慎吾。
おかしいのは頭。
You will soon understand,
な
Irie.
あ、慎吾、お前もチョコもらったのか？
Yeah, nothing too serious.
今年はバレンタインデーが日曜だったもんな。
In the classroom, the girls are eating all the leftover chocolate. And that's what they are. Girls like to swap their chocolates between themselves as
な
well.
んで、本命の方はどうだったんだ？
Our Chad man asked the real questions here. Great. Thanks for asking.
そっか。順調で何よりだな。
What about you, Hayata? Or do I ask?
んだな。いちいちベラベラ話すもんでもねえし。
That's not fair, Hayata. Make me do all the
い
talking.
やいや、お前がのろけたそうな顔してるから聞いてやってるんだろ。
After Hayata calls me out, I can't help but touch my face to check. Is it showing? Everything that happened yesterday? I was once pretty good at keeping my expression in
で
check.
もまあ、
いたいた。男同士で何話してんの？暇だから私も入れろ。
Santa comes in while we're talking and moves over to me. Then she bumps my
う
shoulder.
わ、慎吾何それ。
Yeah, just some chocolates from the girls in the class.
なんで私以外の子からチョコをもらってるんだ。
I mean, it seemed rude to turn them
い
down.
いわけ無用。これは没収っと。にっしし、大量大量。アイリー、チョコ調達したから一緒に食べようぜ。
But he doesn't even think about those girls. He just thinks of those just chocolate. Anyway, never mind. Santa grabs whatever she can, then heads back over to Santa-kun. What are you grinning about?
いや、なんつうか、すっげえ自然だったなと思ってさ。
Natural?
イルイちゃんがお前の隣にいるのがさ、
You think so?
恋人ってのは自然と収まるようになってるんだな。
As did you, Hayata.
何がだ？
We bumped into each other that time in town, didn't we? I talked about it with Santa. You two look so different from us, so natural. And we wanted to become just like you. It was something of a goal for us even.
そんな風に見えてたのか。
You don't feel it yourself?
そういうものなんだろうな。男と女ってのは。
If Hayata saw us together and felt that way, then it really does make me happy.
しかし、マジでお似合いだと思うぜ。お前と犬いっちゃん。
I do worry that Santa's getting too cute.
全然困った顔してねえけどな。
I guess something is showing on my face again.
はあ、あと半 みゆ先輩も卒業か。
みゆみゆは留年しないの？
するわけないだろ。先輩は私と違ってめっちゃ頭もいいんだぞ。
そこのバカは留年しろ。
っていうか、どこで留年なんて言葉を覚えたのよ。
そのぐらい知ってて普通。
面白くない。なんか面白くない。
Tana has a complex expression at Rio's completely displays of intellect. Rio has been around in the club room a lot recently.
先輩が卒業しちゃったらうちの部はどうなっちゃうんだろう。
潰れる。
不吉なことを言うな。私がいる限り絶対そんなことさせないし。
慎吾はどう思う？
About what?
の潰れた胸。
Yeah.
私の胸は潰れてるわけじゃない。慎吾もあってなんだあって。
Tana's so cute. Desperately pushing her tits. That's really pushing her tits together.
寄せれば結構大きくなるんだぞ。私のだって。
いつもあんな無駄な努力させてるの？
I'm not making her do anything. It's best just to weave my way through this kind of discussion. I'm really not making her do a thing, but I need to be careful what I say. Being about it too much isn't good for me either. Okay, putting all that aside.
先輩が卒業したらアンジェが一番、その次がアイリで、ライバルはサクノちゃんかな。
What are you talking about, Sana? Sana's muttering to herself while still pushing her tits together.
みゆみゆがいなくなったらつまんない。
We haven't decided who will be club president, have we?
部長には僕がなる。
リオはその前に小学校でしょうが、ちゃんと友達作れるのか？
友達なんていらない。アンニャがいるし。
まったく内弁慶なんだからリオは。きちんと学校で友達を作らなきゃダメだぞ。
うるさい。もう帰る。
あ、こら、またすぐそうやってふてくされる。
Rio puts down Panya-chan on a nearby desk and runs out of the room.
本当に大丈夫かな、あの子。
I'm sure of it. He's a good kid.
そうだといいんだけどね。
Sana closes the clubroom door and gives a worried sigh. I come in and hug her from behind.
シンゴはそういうのがずるい。
Huh?
私が抱きしめてほしいって時にそうしてくれるんだもん。なんでそういうの分かっちゃうの？
I tilt my head at that. It isn't that I read the room. My body just moved on its own. It isn't a conscious thing.
あ、そうそう。さっきの胸の話。
Sana tactfully changes the subject and turns to face me.
確かに私の胸は小さい。B カップだ。それは紛れもない事実。でもよく考えたらそれでいいんだった。シンゴの手にちょうどぴったりなんだから。
I like that logic. Sana gives an embarrassed laugh and hugs me from the front. Then she presses her chest into me. I reflexively tense up my lower body.
シンゴ、なんか緊張してる？
ひょっとして私の胸の感触だけでそういう気分になっちゃいそうだったとか？
You don't play fair either, Sana. In all sorts of ways. I'm waving the white flag. I'm waving the white flag already. She's just so appealing. Every single passing day, that appeal grows. I can't ever see it fading, to be honest.
鍵はお前パンニャなのか？こっちにおいで、怖くないから。ほら。
あ、こら逃げるな。待て。
やっぱりあれはパンツー。
とりあえず作業も終わったし。
今日も確認していい？
You ask? After you already started.
何のこと？
Then she sensed me tensing up to control my urges yesterday. Now she keeps on coming at me like this.
今日も我慢するんだ。
I mean, we've done plenty today already.
そっちじゃなくてあっちの話。
We waited a long time before starting to practice again. I think we need to spend some time on that today. Thing A is kissing, of course. Thing B is sex. I mean, she did say as much as I wanted, whenever I wanted it. But I can't go around taking her wherever I feel like it. And she really would break if we did that every day. And so we talked about that yesterday as well. We decided to have sex only when we have enough time. And in safe places when there's no one else around. The same for kissing. One the less once per day. Without rules in place, we would descend once more into kissing chaos. At all other times, we will make do with kissing on the cheek. Club and studying and romance, we have to make room for them all. We had to prove we can make it work. This is what we decided upon. But talking it all out has had some disadvantages
そ
too.
っか。今日はひょっとしてって思ったんだけどな。
Hey, this isn't checking. It's more like entrapment.
そんなことないってば。ここまで聞くより確実だし、手っ取り早いし。なんせ慎吾は私の胸が好きだからな。
You're not wrong. That's why even the days I think I can hold it in might prove to be the danger.
信頼してるし。
I'll do my best to meet that trust. It's just a little light touching.
慎吾がそうやって我慢してくれる人じゃなかったら、私はとっくにダメになってたかも。
Sorry, it all came back to my brain. Huh?
だってキスにしても慎吾がやめてくれないと私自分からは終われそうにないし、今日だってキスされると他に何も考えられなくなっちゃってたし。
One kiss a day. Or one kiss a day. When I finish, Sana has a look on her face. Like she really wants some more. Just one more even. I want to do it too. But I can't. We decide this together. That's why I can keep to it. Whether it's kissing or sex or whatever.
ごめんね。いつも慎吾にばっかり我慢させちゃって。
You say that, but you were pretty eager a moment ago.
あ、わかった？だって我慢してる時の慎吾ってば可愛いんだもん。
And Sana is, in turn, incredibly cute. It's hard being a man. I almost say it.
そういえば昨日リオがまたうちの近くでパンニャみたいな生き物を見たって言ってた。
You mean you think they're living nearby?
どうなんだろう。リオの言うことだし信用していい情報なのか怪しいけどね。
She says that, but I'm sure Sana actually does trust Rio. I've been with her for long enough to understand that.
でもうちのリオ本当に大丈夫かな。
You mean the conversation yesterday?
うん。今も友達いないみたいだしさ。学校でいじめられたりしないかなとか。
Everyone is nervous about going into a new situation. Like when the Kagami Dai kids came over to this new school.
はあ、リオもシンゴみたいな男になってくれないかな。
Me?
うん。そしたら姉としてすごく安心。
Hannah's smiling, but I can't agree with her. I don't want Rio to do that.
どうして？
Remember what you said? About how I was never really laughing? It was all fake? I was always looking at other people, guessing what they wanted and acting based on that.
それは別にその。
I think you were right. I was so desperate to read the room, and so incapable of withstanding it when things were awkward or uncomfortable. All I wanted was to breathe clean, pure, comfortable air. Not for anyone else, mind. I was doing it for myself. And you saw through that, Santa. How twisted I was becoming. If I was still my old self, desperate to read the room, I wouldn't be standing here next to you, Santa. A lot of things have happened between us. We didn't always get along.
ふざけんな。お前は友達だとか抜かしておいて、私のことを何も分かってないじゃないか。
I made Santa mad. He chewed me out on more than one occasion. Sometimes we had to ruin the atmosphere of a place. Sometimes we had to create it. And that's what got us to this point. That's why I don't want Rio to be like me. I don't think it's the right thing for him.
でも、私はそんな慎吾を好きになった。私が好きになった人みたいに、リオもなってほしいって思った。
Wait, I always find that kind of statement weird, but okay.
それっておかしいことかな。
I see Santa smile, and I don't have a reply. That's when it happens. Santa's phone rings, snapping us back to the moment.
もう、こんな時に誰だろう。空気読めないな。と思ったら愛理だった。どうしたんだろう。
Santa gives me a puzzled look and picks up the call.
もしもし、どうしたの愛理。
サナ、今どこにいるの？
今、部室のそばに慎吾といるけど。
Santa-kun's voice is so loud I can hear her from where I'm standing. I can tell from her tone that she's in a bit of a panic about something.
だったら今すぐ近くの公園まで来て。リオくんが大変なの。
リオが？待って愛理、それどういうこと？
それが、
もしもし愛理、何があったの？ねえ。
私も詳しいことはわからないんだけど、リオくんが近所の小学生と喧嘩したらしくて、相手の子にも怪我を。
わかった愛理、今からそっちに行く。
Santa hangs up the call and I grab her arm, setting out at once. We need to worry.
ごめん慎吾。
I know she's struggling to get a hold on this. I take the lead and we hurry to the park.
リオ。
Santa is worried, calling Rio's name.
愛理、リオは？
向こうでサクノと一緒にいる。
There are a few kids in the park, all crying loudly. They must be the ones Rio fought with. It looks like he won. Santa, lead the other kids to me. You go and see Rio.
でも。
It's okay. I have Santa-kun to help out as well.
もちろん。ほら、サナは早くリオくんのところへ。
ごめん、二人ともありがとう。
I see Santa head for Rio, and then share a nod with Santa-kun. Luckily, none of the kids are badly hurt, and with Santa-kun's help, it doesn't take long to settle them down. But once their parents arrive at the park, the whole situation escalates until the police are called in. And yet, we still don't know why Rio picked the fight in the first place.
リオ、寒くはない？
Bro, she had the time to go home and change clothes.
もう怒ってないから、なんとかいいな。寒くない。そっか、よしよし。帰ったらご飯にしようね。
She had time to change clothes, by the way. Rio's body is shaking. The police showed up and we also contacted our dad, who is away from work. That seemed to hit Rio the hardest. Surrounded by angry adults, all of them blaming him. All I could do was be there and stand at his side. While that happened, Shinko was collecting the names and addresses of the injured kids.
もう平気だから、そんなに怖がらないの。
As Rio's sibling, both brother and sister almost. I took him to the houses of all the other kids and he apologized. Okay, so this is okay, I get it now. He's worn out now from all the walking, but he was a good kid about saying sorry.
他の理由はまだ話したくない？まったく心配したんだからね。まだ膝をすりむいたぐらいで済んだからよかったけどさ。 またこんなことしたらお姉ちゃん本気で泣くからね。聞いてるリオ？おい、そっち行ったぞ。早く捕まえろ。
こら待て、おとなしくしろ。
早く捕まえて学校に連れて行こうぜ。
珍しい生き物だからみんな驚くね。
こら動くな。お前は僕のぬいぐるみなんだからな。動くのも泣くのもダメだ。僕がいない間もずっとここでおとなしくしてるんだぞ。僕を裏切ったらひどい目に遭わせるからな。
お願いだから、命の重みをわからない子にはならないで。アンニャだって私たちと同じように生きてんの。ご飯を食べなきゃ死んじゃうの。水だって飲みたいの。それがわからないやつは人間なんかじゃない。リオ、お姉ちゃんが言ってることわかる？
そうだ、リオくん、バニャちゃんにご飯をあげてみる？バニャちゃんはこの缶詰が好きなの。鶏ささみチーズ入り。怖くなかったらこれをあげてみてくれる？
パンニャ、これ。そっちに行ったぞ。早く早く。
近づいたら逃げるから石をぶつけてみよう。
やめろ。お前らやめろ。リオ寝ちゃった？
Wait, I want to take a screenshot. You know what? That changed my mind. This might be the thumbnail. I like this. At least this is some character growth for Rio.
寝てない。そっか。ずいぶん静かだから寝てるのかと思っちゃった。ごめんなさい。僕が悪い。姉ちゃんもお父さんも悪くない。みんな僕が悪い。ごめんなさい。どうしたの急に。リオらしくもない。
I'll be right back. My humidifier ran out of water. Alright, I'm back. I'm just gonna finish this scene. I'm gonna call it in.
しばらくおんぶしないうちにあんたもずいぶん重くなったね。じゃあ降りる。そういう意味で言ったわけじゃないってば。きっとさ、私がこんな風にリオをおんぶしてあげられるのは今のうちだけだと思うから。リオは男の子だからすぐ私よりも大きくなるよ。だからそれまではお姉ちゃんに甘えなよ。なかなかリオの理想のお兄ちゃんにはなれないけどさ、私頑張るから。今度新しい男物の服も買ってもっとお兄ちゃんらしく。もういい。お兄ちゃんなんていらない。でもそれじゃあ姉ちゃんはシンゴのことが好きなんだろ。男の服なんか着てたら。あんたはそんなの気にしなくていいの。私の彼氏は最高に素敵な人なんだぞ。
Yeah.
言葉遣いとか服装とかそういうのじゃなくて、ちゃんと私を見てくれてる人だから。私だけじゃない。リオのことも分かってくれてるよ。リオのお兄ちゃんになってくれるって言ってたしね。そんなにシンゴのことが好き？調子に乗んな、ブス。少し素直なふりしたらその気になってんの。女って単純。素直なふりって今いいシーンだったじゃん。感動の兄弟愛よ。兄弟愛。肝心な時に空気読めない子よね。アホくさ、さっさと歩け。可愛くな。はい、ここまでね。あとは自分の足で歩く。よいしょ。ただいま。おかえり。リュウ。リュウ。
じゃない。パンツー？リュウああ、今日は逃げないんだ。リュウどうしたのそのボール。リュウ何リュウ僕にくれるの？リュウあ
じゃあほら、眠くなるまで絵本読んであげる。
いい。どうせまた動物が恩返しに来るやつでしょ。
そうだけど、こういう話は飽きちゃった。
くだらない。動物に優しくしたってあいつらは何も思わない。そんなの大人の考えたきれい事。ありがとう。それとごめん。今日は怖かっただろ。でもああいうのばかりじゃないから。お前に優しくしてくれる人たちもいっぱいいるから。だから人間のことを。
リオ、いつまでも外で何やってんの？ほら、そんなところでぼーっと立ってないで。どうしたのリオ？
なんでもない。
Okay, maybe let me see the next scene before I decide to call it in.
What? 何あれ？パンニャってばずいぶんご機嫌じゃない？
Okay, we can go further. Yeah, she picked up a ball from somewhere. Paya-chan is running around happily, chasing after a small rubber ball. She seems to really like it. When we move close, she hides it under her tummy to protect it.
僕がパンニャにあげた。
へえ、リオにしては気が利くじゃない。
シンゴ、褒めて。
Well done, Rio. I'm impressed.
褒められた。
よーしよしよしよしよし、リオ偉いな。
触んな、ブス。
なんで私が褒めても喜ばないのよ。
動物も子供も正直。
あんたまさか女に興味ないからって変な横道にそれていかないでしょうね。そんなの理解してくれるのはマッチー先生ぐらいで、世間一般では。
シンゴ、おんぶして。
Sure thing.
ってこらこらこら、言ってるそばからイチャイチャしないのあんたたちは。
The two of us run around with Sana chasing after us. Then Paya-chan gets involved, running around at our feet. Yeah, Paya-chan, you want to play?
ああ、もうパンニャとまでイチャイチャして。
もう愛されてないんじゃないの？
愛されてはいるんだけど、っていうか愛されてしかいないんだけど。
うざ。
Come on, Sana, join in.
遊ばれる。
I like how soft her voice became. Adding Sana to the mix gets Paya-chan running around even more excitedly. We still haven't seen much of the Panya Ichisoku, have we?
できればミュウ先輩が卒業する前に何とかしたかったのにな。
パニャちゃん、そのボールどうしたの？
あ、ミュウ先輩お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様。サナちゃんがパニャちゃんにボールを？僕があげたの。そうなんだ。ありがとうね、リオくん。いい子いい子。
よーし、お姉ちゃんもリオいい子いい子。
触んな、ブス。
なんでミュウ先輩にだけはデレデレなのよ。
Here, Sana, let me give you one.
いや、だから頭を撫でるのはダメだってば。
パニャちゃんもいい子いい子。
今日はずいぶん賑やかね。あら、パンニャ、そのボールはどこから持ってきたの？
They're just watching.
僕があげた。
さすがリオキュン。パン
ンニャ心をよくわかってる。
女心にパンニャさん心、どちらも秋の空のように変わりやすいものでございます。しかしアンジェのメイド心は、もう皆さんパンニャさんとばかり遊んでいないで、アンジェの話もお聞きくださいましよ。
今日は怖かっただろ。でもああいうのばかりじゃないから。お前に優しくしてくれる人たちもいっぱいいるから。だから人間のことを
どうかしたパニャちゃん。
はしゃぎすぎて遊び疲れたんじゃないの？また走り始めた。疲れたふりして騙してたんだなこいつ。ほら待てパンニャ。
遅くなっちゃってごめんね。
Today, Miu-senpai has something called for everyone to gather at the club room. She's going to be graduating next week. I have a pretty good idea what she wants to talk about.
忙しいのに集まってくれてありがとう。今日はね、みんなに大切な話があるの。
新しい部長のことですか
Sana says what everyone is thinking.
こんな時期になっちゃったけど、私が選ばせてもらってもいいかな。
She said them.
それはもちろん。みんなもいいよね。
天葉先輩に選んでもらうのが一番だと思うわ。
それが一番。
もしこのアンジェが部長に選ばれた暁には、このヌコブを世界に通用するワールドワイドな動物王国に七つちゃんはメイドさんのお仕事で忙しいから選ばないようにしておくね。そんなミュウさん、そのようなお気遣いは無用でございますよ。アンジェの動物王国が。
It sounds like Angie was quite invested in getting the post. But I already know who Miu-senpai is going to pick.
シンゴもミュウ先輩に任せていいよね。
No, of course not. I reply. And Sana nods, then turns back to Miu-senpai. Miu-senpai smiles and looks at everyone in turn. Then she takes a step forward, toward the very person I predicted she would choose.
新しい部長さんはサナちゃんにお願いしてもいい？
私ですか？でも
いろいろと考えてみてね。やっぱりサナちゃんかなって思ったの。引き受けてくれるかな？
Everyone agrees with this appointment, but Sana looks at us with uncertainty in her eyes.
私なんかが先輩の後を継ぐなんて荷が重すぎます。先輩みたいには慣れっこありません。
それと副部長は慎吾くんにお願いしてもいい？
Of course, he would be the Fukubucho.
先輩、まだ私の話が。
I quickly move up beside the flustered Sana and bop her on the head. I'm happy to be asked to work together to protect all the Dobutsu in the care of the club.
お願いね。
待ってください。まだ私が部長を引き受けるとは。
誰がどう考えてもサナしかいないと思うわよ。
私もそう思う。
今日からさっちゃんさん動物王国でございますね。
だから
サナちゃん、
Miyu-senpai takes Sana's hand and look into her eyes for a moment. I don't know what they're talking about. I can see that Sana is close to crying, but Miyu-senpai's smile holds the entire time. Miyu-senpai's hand moves, and looks like she's going to pat Sana gently on the head, as she always does. But Miyu-senpai stops before she completes the gesture and pulls her hand back to her chest.
お願いね、慎吾くん。
We sure have. When did Miyu-senpai complete the ceremonial head patting? And consider the possible reasons. Miyu-senpai was giving Sana a push on the back. This girl, who once lacked confidence, he was telling her that she doesn't need the head patting anymore. That she can handle things even without Miyu-senpai around.
みゆ先輩、私、
Sana looks up and finally meets Miyu-senpai's gaze as Miyu-senpai grips her hand.
部長やってみます。きっと先輩みたいに立派な部長にはなれないと思いますけど、私なりに頑張ってみます。
Hearing this from Sana, a dazzling smile of happiness spreads across Miyu-senpai's face.
ありがとう。よろしくね、さなちゃん。
はい。
In the end, everyone leaves with a smile on their face. That's the kind of place this has always been.
"本当に部長なんてやれんの?
やれると思う。
みゆみゆより胸が小さいのに?
それは関係ないでしょ。
第一、慎吾はこの小さいのが好きなんだからいいんだ。
Nice. Sure I do, but I don't think you needed to bring it up here.
そういう細かいこともいいんだ。
We're using this Saturday to get some shopping done. Sana said she doesn't have to dress like a guy anymore. She sounded very happy when she revealed this to
な
me.
んかこうやって3人で手をつないで歩いてると親子みたいじゃない？
Rio is in the center with Sana, and I holding one of his hands each. Now she mentioned it, some people might see us like that.
慎吾がパパ、
Right.
ママは死んだ。
慎吾がパパだったら私がママでしょうが。勝手に殺すんじゃないの？
I feel bad for the mom.
ママがいなくても寂しくない。いなくても平気。
We realize that Rio is talking about his actual mama now.
ママがいなくても優しいお姉ちゃんがいるもんね。
胸は小さいけどな。
Well, it doesn't matter. What matters? Hers.
だから胸は関係ないでしょうが。
I like your small ones, Sana.
いちいち小さいを強調しなくていいの。慎吾も覚えてなよ。後でいっぱい押し付けてやるんだから。
I think he's gonna like that one. The double missiles.
最低の部長だな。
He's got a unique management style. I agree on that point.
まったく男同士で勝手に結託しようってからに。
With 2 men and 1 woman, the balance is always a little in our favor. And Rio is at that age when he doesn't want to be seen as being
考
soft.
えてみたらさ、私が部長で慎吾が副部長ってことは私の方が偉いってことだよね。
That's exactly what it means.
ふむ。ということは私の命令は絶対なわけか。
またろくでもないこと考えてる。
うるさいな。妄想するだけならただなんだからいいじゃん。
What exactly are you imagining?
そんな恥ずかしいこと言えないし。
I wonder what she might have ordered me to do. It's kind of scary to think of the possibilities.
あんな部長でいいの?
I mean, sure, we're going to work together.
頑張っちゃうの？ちょっと待って。急にそんな。やだ。
Nana's getting lost in this world of make-believe. It sounds like she's ordering me to do something. What? What is she thinking right now?
お幸せに。
Huh? What's up? Rio releases her hands and starts to walk off on his
飽
own.
きたからもう帰る。飽きたってまだ何も買ってないじゃん。動物の本とか欲しかったんでしょ。
別に。
His words are blunt, but I sense something else in them. Some kind of affinity. Affinity? Right, I get it.
僕は空気を読める男。将来、慎吾みたいな男になる。
シンゴみたいにって。
Hey, I didn't say a thing.
私が言うまでもなく勝手に志しちゃってたみたい。
I can't exactly tell him not to be like me. I scratched ruefully at my head. Santa gives a satisfied smile.
ねえリオ。
何？
Santa calls out to him, then comes over to hug my arm as she
あん
continues.
たもさ、いい男になりなよ。これは部長じゃなくてお姉ちゃん命令。
Rio has his normal flat, uninterested expression on his face,
そっちも。
then shows a smile. The mirror image of
姉
Santa.
ちゃんもいい女になれよな。
Nice. This is Kyodai, man.
うん、これでよしっと。
After our morning date, in the afternoon, we have Dobutsu to take care of. Santa is really working hard, especially now she's been chosen to lead the Nokobu. It's getting pretty dark. Shall we leave?
うん。でもいいのかな、私たちこんなんで。
What do you mean?
だってまともにデートの時間も取れなくてさ。シンゴは平気？私と付き合ってて楽しい？
We're not like the fashionable couples we see on the streets. We're cleaning out animal toilets. Our nose smudged with, well, I hope that's mud. And this is us every single day. I'm happy. He asks if I'm enjoying myself. That's my answer. I can't think of anything else to say.
私も幸せ。一緒だね。
Yep, the same. This is fine. We're going to carry on together. The end of the line.
よーし、これからどんどん部長命令しちゃおうかな。
Sure, but you're not allowed to abuse your position.
そんなことしないってば。とりあえず今ここで強引にキスしなさい。
That's an abuse right there. And why am I forcing you?
個人的な趣味です。
I'm not sure how I'm going to feel being under her command. And your orders are absolute, are they?
絶対。
Then you leave me a little choice. I stand and face Santa, placing my hands on her shoulder. I see her eyes closed, waiting for me, and she's so cute. I'm tempted to just let her wait.
ねえ、まだ？
Not yet. Yeah. It's so funny, I can't help but cover my mouth.
って全然してくれる気配ないじゃん。なんで私キス待ちの状態で放置されてんの？
I mean, that's how I like it sometimes.
放置が趣味ってどういう彼氏だお前は。
We have our differences, sure, but we have so much in common as well. And I think the number of those things will only increase in the future. We will find the happiness of being together. Together. What the hell? That scene felt like it was a round ending scene. What the fuck? I thought something was gonna happen. Hey, whatever. February 27th, the day of Miu Senpai's graduation. Every member of the club has come together to see her off.
先輩、卒業おめでとうございます。
ありがとう。天葉先輩にはお世話になりっぱなしでした。力になれませんでした。そんなことないよ。二人ともうちの部に入ってくれて本当にありがとう。それと七つちゃんもいつも夜遅くまで動物たちの面倒を見てくれてたよね。いえ、アンジェはまだまだ未熟者でございます。いつか必ずミュウさんを超えるほどの動物マスターに。みんなのことをよろしくね。はい、かしこまりでご
Miyu-senpai shares words with everyone, then turns to me.
慎吾くん
It was only for a short time, but thank you so much for everything.
慎吾くんにはいくらお礼を言っても足りないぐらいありがとう
Miyu-senpai offers me her hand. I should be the one thanking you. I respond to her handshake, and then give her a deep bow.
っていうかみんな湿っぽすぎ。別にミユ先輩がこの世からいなくなるわけじゃないんだしさ。
Dana, the one I thought who would be bumbling long before the rest of us, shakes her head, her eyes
先
dry.
輩部のことは私たちに任せてください。
お願いねサナちゃん
The two of them look at each other for a moment. Dana's eyes, however, are no longer looking at an object of adoration.
あ、すみません。私マッチー先生に呼ばれてたんでした。すぐ戻ってきますので待っててくださいね。
いってらっしゃい
Miyu-senpai turns away from me and quietly watches Sana leave. I wonder if we can hope to catch up with her. With the back of this tiny titan who marches ahead of us. I have no idea we can.
サナちゃんには悪いけどそろそろ行くね
Miyu-senpai turns back to me with a smile.
楽しかったなここでの学園生活
The others are giving us a moment, watching from a short distance away. Sana still isn't back.
慎吾くん
Yes? Hi?
サナちゃんをよろしくねこれは元部長としてじゃなく天羽美優としてのお願い
I nodded in reply without hesitation.
慎吾くんには大きなおせっかいだったかな
She gives me a smile and then one last order as the former leader of the club.
それとみんなのことよろしくね
We will. The merging of the schools have been confirmed. From spring, we will all officially be students here. We aren't a guest anymore. Now, we have to be the ones to support and grow the
ア
club.
ナちゃんはどうする
Are you going to stay in the club, Panya-chan? Panya-chan looks at my face from her normal perch. And Panya-chan chooses her mother, of course, the one who has always looked after
アナ
her.
ちゃんとは約束したもんね
The two of them have a bond that we can't infringe upon. Panya-chan will be happy with Miyu-senpai.
私も
Miyu-senpai strokes Panya-chan's tail with a worried look on her face.
慎吾くんとサナちゃんみたいに変わっていけるかな
She finishes with another incredible smile.
変わっていきたいなそれじゃあね慎吾くんみんなとそれからサナちゃんにもよろしくね
I will. You take care too, Miyu-senpai. Stop by the club room anytime.
ありがと
Sana still isn't back. Miyu-senpai really is about to leave the school. I'm sure Sana will be back any
う
moment.
いいのサナちゃんに話したかったことはもうみんな伝えてあるから見送ってくれてありがとうね
I'll never forget that smile of hers. I know that much. My voice trembles a little. Miyu-senpai! Arigatou gozaimasu! Ah,
これからもよろしくね
you can. Miyu-senpai sticks her tongue out, looking a little embarrassed. I give another bow, and then Miyu-senpai's graduation is complete. She really did have such a kind and gentle smile right up to the end.
あれシンゴこんなところでどうしたの？
Miyu-senpai just left, so I was coming to find you.
帰ったって私がいない間に先輩どうして私のことを置いて
She said she already told you everything she needed to. I take Sana's hand, and we look out the gates together,
先輩他に何か言ってなかった
just to take care of the Dobutsu. She was smiling right up to the end.
もう先輩らしいな
Indeed. It doesn't really feel like she's gone. I'm feeling a bit displaced, to be honest. And Sana has to be feeling the same.
ああそうだのんびりもしてられないんだった 実はうちの部でしばらく面倒を見てほしいっていう謎の生き物がいるらしくて。
Just as Santa heads down the club room. Wait. Oh, we see Shingo's actual face. Holy shit. It's been a while since we saw his face. We suddenly hear the flapping of a bird's wings.
鳥だよね。
Yeah. A white, beautiful tori. Shiratori. Shiratori. Yeah, anyway. The bird circles around overhead a few times, letting its pure white wings carried over on the breeze. The two of us are captivated by it for a while.
思い出した。あの鳥、私が1年の時怪我してたのを保護して。
I guess it came to see Mew Senpai off too.
そうかも。なかなか粋なやつね。
Sotsugo.
卒業がどうかした？
Oh, nothing. There was a girl who was always clashing after her beloved senpai. I ended up the same way, trying to be like someone always running ahead of us. We didn't catch up with her, not yet, but I had that girl at my side. We're holding hands even now, and starting out together further down the path. Mew Senpai doesn't feel so far away anymore. We've changed. We found it in ourselves to change, with our memories of her always in our hearts.
ほら、何ポカーンとしてんの？
This is also good.
私らに休んでる暇はないんだぞ。
I guess not. The nameless bird sees us circling around and flies away into the distance. Santa starts to pull on my hand. Congratulations on your graduation. It's almost like I hear that voice coming from somewhere. Oh, it's a good thing I decided to continue. We already had the credits scene. Jesus. But I'm sure there's more. Spring is here. The season of new encounters. We have a whole new year of students below us. All of them are bright and shiny.
桜の花ってサナ先輩みたいですよね。
何よ、散りゆく運命ってこと？
違います違います。桜の花ってパーッと咲いてパーッと散っていくじゃないですか。なんか男前って感じがします。
色気がないって言いたいのね。
そういう意味じゃないですよ。ウリュウ先輩助けてください。サナ先輩が怖いです。
ああ、こら、そいつにベタベタ触るんじゃない。
A lot of the younger kids really look up to Santa, and Santa's shouts of anger are often heard ringing out. She's totally different from you, Senpai, and she's the one I've fallen for. We finally got a day off. We've taken Rio to the zoo, and now we're finally heading home. We're heading home. In the warmth of the afternoon sun, the two of them are taking a nap. Watching them sleep, I'm getting tired myself. Santa has a reputation among the new kids for being pretty together. And a bit mouthy, of course. She just laughs about it. Having her around makes the club room so much brighter. A girl as bright as the sun, as the sun. Maybe. Anyway, as she gets down, it makes everyone sad. That's what I'm here for, standing at her side. Did you have a nice nap?
そっか。眠ってたんだ。
Rio is napping as well. It looks so peaceful.
ごめん。もう少し寝させてあげてもいい？
No problem. We've done a lot of walking today. You must be wiped
シ
out.
ンゴは疲れてない？っていうか私思いっきり寄りかかっちゃってるけど。
I quietly take her hand, just to tell her that I'm okay. Santa has no problem picking up on my meaning and then places her head against me.
うちの可愛い新入部員たちはうちらが付き合ってるの気づ
You think
だ
not?
って私に彼氏がいるなんて思ってないみたいだし。
One of them even says she isn't going to let any man have you.
昔の私もあんな感じだったのかな。結構対応に困るというか、ミユ先輩はすごかったなって改めて。ほら、なんでそこで笑う？
No, I was thinking how nice it is to have a kind of joke people like.
どうせ私はパーッと咲いてパーッと散っていく桜の花さ。
That's on your mind, is it?
そりゃあね、一応女の子ですし。
Santa pokes me with her elbow while pursing her lips. I think it was a pretty good metaphor. You are like cherry sakura,
散
Santa.
ってもなお美しいのい？
The petals are like snow in the springtime when they fall. Maybe it's coincidence, and maybe some mischievous deity was watching, waiting for this moment. But right then, some sakura hana fall right in front of our eyes.
本当だ、春に降る雪みたい。
Remember what you said about Miyu Senpai? That she's Bafla and Shira like winter snow?
それに妖精みたいで。
Which means you're the snow that falls in spring. I think it's perfect for you.
私はあれから少しはいい女になれたのかな。
Wait, sorry, I need to pause for a little bit. Alright, Mac.
ミユ先輩みたいになれたのかな。
Hannah has a nostalgic tone in her voice as she watches the falling cherry petals. That ribbon really suits you, by the way. Oh, she's finally wearing... Oh, I didn't notice. She's wearing the white ribbon. This tree! I know this tree! This tree. Let's see if I can find it. Give me a second. Struddy, the Struddy, and the white ribbon. Just kidding. All right, let me continue. Sorry, that was a weird thing to remember just now. I'm gonna get angry at the Red Garden, and they talk about the white ribbon again. That tree.
気づいてたんだ。
You bet I did. I'm the one who gave it to you.
何も言ってくれないから忘れてるんだと思ってた。
Once I saw you wearing it, I was kind of embarrassed to bring it up.
でもよかった。覚えてもらえてて。
Why don't you wear it all the time?
ね、このリボンはシンゴの前でしかつけない。別に男前でもいいのだ。女の子でいるのはシンゴの前だけでよし。
You're a fine woman.
褒めたって何にもやらない。でも後でキスしてあげようかな。
Her smile brightens the sun-dappled day. The falling petals cover her hands. Snow in spring. The pure white of love, with a splash of feminine color mixed in. I like that. I actually like that. The petals are for the two of us. The color of our own unique love. Damn, that's a route. Holy shit.
Mashiro-iro Symphony サナエディション。
All right, looks like that's it, and we're gonna continue again Mashiro-iro Symphony tomorrow. Ciao. Just kidding. We're gonna continue with the after story now. It's also 12 o'clock, so it was 11:59, so it's technically tomorrow. All right, let's start the after story.
よし、始めるぜ。
It's a spring break, which means March. Oh shit, it's literally March right now. Yes, the calendar says March, plain as day. But right now, here in front of my eyes, there's a cute beyond cute Santa. Man, this suit really does suit you.
あのさ、シンゴ、そろそろ。
Hold on a moment, just a few more.
だから写真はもうこれ以上撮るなって。
I love how you twitch every time I take a snap.
仕方ないだろ、勝手になっちゃうんだから。とにかくさらに2枚撮ったんなら本当にもういいだろ。
Are you really that embarrassed to be dressed like that?
そりゃだってこの服着てるとどうしたって思い出しちゃうじゃん。
I mean, sure, I get
こ
that.
の格好してるだけであの時のシンゴの触れ方とか体が思い出してなんかムズムズして。
Our first time, the night we shared the first among firsts. We've been through a lot since then, and now it's all just good memories. Indeed, almost too good. I can see why Santa is getting warmed up over it.
それだけでも恥ずかしいのにムズムズしてるところを写真撮られちゃってるのも全部最初から分かってたことではあるんだけど。
But you still put it on?
シンゴにあんな真顔であんな風に言われたら断れないっていうか、実はずっとサナのあの可愛い姿をもう一度見たいと思ってたとか、改めて目に焼き付けておきたいとか、今の状態でもう一度見せてもらって自分の中の後悔をちゃんと消しておきたいとかさ。
I do. Santa is currently dressed as an out-of-season Santa to fulfill my request.
そういえばこの前タンス開けたらあのサンタ衣装がひょっこり出てきてさ。まあその私たち的にはいろんな意味合いがある特別なものだけど、どっ ちみち季節ものだから時期以外はタンスの肥やしになっててもらうしかないのがあれよね。
That was how the whole thing got started. That comment got me saying that I wanted to see her dress in it again, even if it wasn't quite in the season.
まあ慎吾がそういう欲求を隠したり我慢したりしないようになってくれたこと自体は嬉しかったし、私も慎吾がそこまで見たいなら答えたい以上に見せてあげたいってなっちゃったし、惚れた弱みってやつ、その辺。
Dana, thank you so much. I'm so happy. I don't know what else to say. This is amazing.
だったらもう一回ちゃんと言って。
It suits you so much, Santa. You're just too cute. Such a cute, wonderful girl being my kanojo. Just makes me want to grab you up and hug you so tight.
私も抱きしめられたい。
Anna.
慎吾。
I gently lift her up, pressing our bodies together. Anna gives another small shudder, just as cute as ever. And then she presses her cheeks into my chest.
やっぱりだ。
What?
初めての時のこと、さらにいろいろ思い出しちゃった。今振り返ると、やっとファーストキスできたその日に初体験まで一気に行っちゃったとか、進展しすぎだ。
We were both too aware of everything before that point. We didn't know how to properly share our feelings. We didn't know how to express those feelings of love. They were too powerful for either of us to contain.
だからこうすればいいんだって分かったら、もっともっとってまだ足りないって、そりゃ初エッチだってしちゃうよね。今振り返ってもなんか納得。
You're so cute. I'm not surprised I lost control. Even cuter now than you were back then.
そう？
Yeah, so sparkly, kira kira and kawaii. I don't know why I translated it like that.
愛されてる。あの時以上に愛してもらえてるって毎日感じてるもん。私もちゃんと伝えられてる実感あるもん。
Tana looks right at me. She looks so proud and happy, smiling as she explains why she looks all sparkly to me. Then she closes her eyes, her sweet lips opening a little. I want to do this too. We're gently pressing our lips together. I feel the breath of Asana's nose, happily tickling my face. Of course, that's not where we stop. Not with Sana today. While sucking on my lips, she presses her body to me and grinds a little. It's also scary how keenly I can tell with my entire body that she wants to impart her love to me. This isn't going to change from just a kiss. She isn't going to crumble from simply kissing any longer. After our lips move apart, she gives a lingering smile, pressing her cheek into my chest and rubbing her face there. She murmurs, her breath tickling me again. She's just so cute and lovely. Those feelings make a different thought bubble inside my head. Hannah, hey.
もう一回。 すぐした。
You wanted another one too, right?
私は慎吾のことを聞いたんだ。したかったけどさ。またした。
I wanted one this time.
もうきりないじゃん。
During spring break, we decided to remove the limit of the number of kisses.
それであのさって何？
Yes, I wanted to thank
お礼
you.
って
Thank you for meeting with my request like this. Santa almost says something like, I don't need you to thank me, but seems to swallow her words.
具体的には？
Let's go to Gagami Mall tomorrow.
やっぱりそうだった。お礼って名目でデートに誘ってくれる気がしたんだ。
That's why she decides not to shoot me down right away.
もちろん行く。ふっきふきで行っちゃう。
That's great. Thank you. This kind of exchange just shows everything would come true. How well we know each other now. We spent a lot of time together. By this point, it makes sense that we're such a perfect couple.
でもただ一緒に鏡モールに行くだけじゃないんでしょ？
That would hardly be a proper thank you, would it?
私どこに連れてかれて何をされちゃうんだろう。
I want to buy you some clothes.
What?
The thought in my mind is of something Santa said on our first date, just after we got together.
あ、ねえねえ、あれ見て。あの服可愛くない？私も一度でいいから、ああいうひらひらっとしたの着てみたいな。
Then why don't you? I'm sure it would suit you.
無理無理。ああいうのはみゆ先輩みたいな人が着るから可愛いのだよ。ほんと慎吾はそういうのよく覚えてるんだからな。
It made an impression. It was our first date. I thought it was such a waste, to be
も
honest.
ったいない？
I still think the same thing. It would definitely suit you, Santa. I can't describe the look on Santa's face. You know, she can't say something like that kind of thing is only cute when someone like Mew-senpai wears it. Oh,
私の柄じゃなくない？
that was the best you can manage. But you want to try it on, don't
そ
you?
りゃまあ憧れは未だにあるけどさ。
The Santa outfit really suited you. I know you'll be super cute in something frilly too.
それは慎吾目線の話じゃん。
And you're worried that what other people think.
人の逃げ場をなくして追い詰めるな。
Go, man. I just want you to be honest with yourself. You want to try it on. Then I want you to wear it. You have nothing to be scared of if we're together. Am I overstepping?
本当に人の逃げ場をなくすんだから。しかもなんかこっちが嬉しくなっちゃう感じで。
I think that's just you, Santa.
彼氏にそこまで言わせておいてまだ拒否し続けてたら女が廃る。わかった、お礼させてあげる。着てやろうじゃん、ひらひらの可愛いの。
I suddenly... Sorry, for a split second, I suddenly remembered the opening scene of Subahibi. I suddenly remembered that. Anyway, sorry, that was I had a random flashback which you said, hira hira, which is frilly, of course. Great, thanks.
先に言っとくけど可愛すぎても気絶すんなよ。
I think I can hold it together.
真顔で考え込むな。バーカ。
Gives my arm a squeeze, looking up at me with sparkling eyes.
じゃあ行こ
It gives me a cute smile, and I stroke her cheek, then pat her on the head.
う。慎吾、すでに私が可愛くてしょうがなくなってない？
My Kanada is indeed as cute as can be.
もっと可愛くなっちゃうよ。
I'll try not to pass out. Okay, let's take a walk together. Let's take a walk around.
初デートの時、私が可愛いの見つけたお店はあっちだから。
That's right, let's try there first. They still have the same outfit. That will sell it.
今はもう春物シーズンだからさすがにないでしょ。でもシンゴと一緒にいるからあの時のと同じぐらい可愛いの見つけられる気がする。
Sana is just incredibly cute. We arrive at the store and we both see it at once. A cute hira one piece. More a kawaii and hira. Let me go all in that. More than the match for the outfit we saw that day. I look at Sana and she's already nodding. Tries it on just to make sure. And it's like destiny. Measured the sleeves for her. A perfect fit. I pay the lady and we leave in 10 seconds flat. Sana still changed into the outfit. I'm glad I saved some money for spring break. Yo!
もうシンゴ食い入るように見すぎでしょ。
Okay, not gonna lie, I actually know what this looks like because I already bought. I mean, I bought the Fumo from from the recent sale by Palette. But like, yeah, Izumi Sabasa did it again. There's also like let me look for something. It's also destroying me, Izumi Sabasi. Really, I guess she really also loved the dress. Wait, I'm trying to load it in. The image is so big. I'm having a hard time. Let me actually just show it. Ah, it's so big. Okay, I'll try to make it smaller. Okay. This is modern art. Izumi Sawasi. It's the same dress, right? Yeah, it's the same dress. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to the visual novel. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, dial box. Okay, there we go. Now, really, the more I look, the more I want to see. You really are unbelievably cute in that thing. It's a side to Sana I haven't gotten to see before. It's not just new to me. I'm feeling emotionally moved by this. It isn't just that she's let down her hair. It's the atmosphere, the clothing as a whole that's captivating me. She looks so gorgeous yet elegant, so charming and sweet. And yet with her shoulders bare, she's also kind of sexy. And all the frills, they really bring out her appeal. Yeah, being at Susie doesn't do it justice. You've become the cutest girl in the world.
今度は褒めすぎだってば。さすがに世界一は言い過ぎ。でもまあ私も着てみたらなんか私なかなかやるじゃんみたいに思っちゃったけど。
It's just perfect for you, Sana. From the length of the skirt, everything. It's just you. Like, how the frills on the head really bring out your delicate, beautiful legs.
私もスカートのこの感じすっごいいいじゃんってしみじみきてる。シンゴンも一緒のところを気に入ってくれたんだ。
You spin around in it. It's designed to twirl out, sorry, mate. Twirl out around you, right?
二重三重にひらひらがふわーってね。
Think you could give me a twirl? Let's see how it looks.
こう
Ah! Sana proceeds to give a spin on the spot. Her hair flying out, and her hira skirt opening up like a flower. It boosts her cuteness again by a factor of 5. I can't help but grasp. My, how modest. Saying 5. You know you could go more than that.
うわーだってシンゴ。さては私の魅力にメロメロだな。
You bet you are. I mean, I was already captivated. But this is a whole different level of captivation.
だからガン見しすぎ。照れくさくなってきちゃうじゃん。でも私もこのふわーはちょっと嬉しくなっちゃうくらい感動ものかも。ほらほら、くるってするとほら。
Sana spins again, so happily, dancing on the spot. Her skirt flares out around her again. Her smile simply getting sweeter.
ひらひらが広がって浮くのすごい可愛くて、すっごい女の子って感じで収まっていくと、今度は足にシュルルって擦れてくすぐったくて、どっちも新鮮っていうか初体験の感覚。なんか今まで着るのためらっちゃってて損した感じ。
This is great then. I'm happy you're happy.
慎吾的にも彼女がたまらなく可愛い格好になってね。
Damn right. Yeah. The Goku. Never mind. I was about to say some shit. I'm super happy. The happiest ever.
噛み締め方がすごいんだけど。
That's just how happy I am.
気絶しそうなのをこらえてるんだ。
If I hadn't sealed myself sufficiently beforehand, I think I probably would have.
焼けまくりだし、そんなに喜んでもらえたらありがとう、慎吾。
Huh?
思い切らせてくれて、いっぱい可愛いって言ってくれて、これでもかってくらい喜んでくれて、この服買ってくれて。
I'm the one who should be thanking you. For letting me thank you. For showing me how cute you can be. For being so happy, Sana.
慎吾は慎吾なんだからな。
Then Sana flashes her teeth again, giving me a shy smile.
もっともっともっと嬉しくなっちゃうじゃん。お礼のお礼したくなっちゃうじゃん。
It gives me a wonderful smile, as cute as a blossoming flower herself. Yo, even her eyes are updated. Look at that. Holy shit, man. Look at that. He has the signature modern 2000 plus 2020s Izumi eyes now. We decided to continue the date with her still wearing the dress. Dana is super happy the whole time, clinging to my arm.
歩くとひらひらが足にシュルシュルするのもなんか嬉しくすぐったい。
And I love the shape of the back. It's just so wonderful.
慎吾ずっと褒めっぱなしだ。
Why is only one of her eyes open? Because it really is so nice. I want to praise you all day long. Yeah, it's like her other eye's always closed. Why? The sun starts to set as we walk and talk, but I really don't want this to be the end. Dana, you still got some time, right? Great. That means I can spend even longer with the cutest girl in the world. Why is our other eye always closed? Hey, Dana?
なんでもない。大好きって思ってただけ。
That's not nothing. Thank you. And 大好きよ, Sana. もっともっと.
私も大好きだし、嬉しいの止まらない。だから。
By the time we cross the tracks, we reach a new town. It's really getting dark. But even in the gloom, Sana still looks so sweet and sparkly. I really don't know why they didn't give her two eyes open. Why? Why? It doesn't make sense. She had beautiful eyes. If you got time, why don't we eat? If I can eat across from this wonderfully dressed Sana, I'm sure it will taste even better than normal. We could go to a diner or somewhere a bit more special. Well, let's head toward the restaurants and see what we find. I set out, planning to escort Santa to a meal. But then... What's Santa doing? He tugs on my sleeve. Just a small tug, but it stops me in place. I turn around to see Sana looking down. Her cheeks are also flushing red, even as I watch. As I'm crossing the track, I think there's fewer people around to see her. Sana? What's wrong? I'm getting a little worried and peering through her eye while I ask.
どうかしたっていうか
Sana avoids meeting my gaze. She gives my arm a tighter squeeze. Yes?
やっぱいい
I stay looking into her face and gently stroke her head. It's okay.
慎吾
Why is her eyes booked? Why is one of her eyes always closed? I can't get over it. Wait, I'm gonna look at the art I shared earlier. You know what? No, I can share it here at the same time. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. Wait, let me look at the art again. Why? Where's her other eye? Anyway, it's all okay. Let me ask again. What's wrong?
どうかしてる
She gives a small nod, then starts to wriggle
嬉
around.
しすぎてどうかしちゃってる
Okay, range. How exactly?
本当に嬉しくて慎吾がこの服買ってくれたのも喜んでくれたのもすっごい嬉しくて嬉しすぎて嬉しいのが止まらなくて
Now she's red right to her ears, and her body's still wriggling around. But she's trying to say it, trying to explain her feelings. I can tell, just from looking at her. I don't say anything, just quietly nod and listen.
だからその私勘違いはしないでほしいんだけどなんていうかただそれだけじゃなくて本当にこの嬉しさを伝えたくて慎吾にも嬉しくなってほしくて
Sana's eye dart around. She's very nervous about something. Almost like she's afraid of something out here with us. But at the same time, she's building her courage.
だから私
I'm still here.
慎吾が嫌だったらもちろん撤回するしまだそういうのは早いって私も思わなくもないしでももう本当にたまらなくてあと少しで歩けなくなりそうで
There are tears ringing in her eyes. Her body isn't just wriggling, but actually shaking now. Sana? I can't just listen any longer. I hold her gently, let her bury her face in my chest. Her frills swell up for a moment, then settle down again.
慎吾
You don't need to say anything more. I can finish for you. From the way she's acting, I have a pretty good idea what she's trying to say. For a girl, especially a girl like Sana, who has always been pretty shy, this isn't easy to say, but I have a good idea what she wants. That's more than enough. Done her best to get us to this point. Now I need to accept her feelings.
慎吾
Okay, Sana.
そういう慎吾だから
Huh? I look at her face
ちゃん
again.
と言いたい
Sana looks right at me, with tears brimming in her eyes. She couldn't even look at me a moment
ど
ago.
れだけ恥ずかしくても
She's clinging tightly to my clothes. Her body is tense, pushing down all the trembling from
そ
before.
ういう慎吾だからこの嬉しさを伝えたい私で嬉しくなってほしいって心の底から思うの思うから言わせてお願い私から誘わせて
Okay. I look her right in the eyes and give a firm nod. Then Sana speaks.
ラブホテル行こう
Oh yeah. Her voice is faint, but she definitely said it. Then she buries her face in my chest again, unable to stand it.
行こう
But she manages to speak again. I give her a hug so tight.
慎吾
a motel, a love hotel, a place for a man and woman to get it on. I'm sure Santa had plenty of resistance to inviting me to such a den of iniquity. Like all she wants is a fucking like any cock would do. Make it sound like all she wants is a man. She sounded like a timid virgin as she asked me. But she asked me. Because it's me, she asked.
私
Santa. I kissed her without hesitation. I know people are looking at us. But I still do it.
慎吾
I love you, Santa. There's a spark, like it's my first time saying it. Because it's Santa. That's what drives me to be so honest and strike her so powerfully. I'm so happy you asked. Let's go together. Santa gives a small nod, then rubs at her eyes, looking around us before grabbing my arm.
私も愛してる
Damn. You went for the ice too, huh? She presses her cheek into me, her voice a
だ
murmur.
からもう恥ずかしくない一緒だから嬉しい
Her smile fills her face, but she's also flushed bright red. I smile back at her and we start out together, heading toward another first. The frilly hem of her one piece flutters around her. It's like she's putting on a dance just for me. I don't care about the eyes of any people around us. I only feel what Santa's feeling so strongly. Overcoming my embarrassment and resistance to the idea, all that remains is a sense of exhilaration. We're going to experience another first together. We enter the building, choose a room, get into the elevator, and pass through the doorway. The moment we enter our room, we close the door behind us, and suddenly we're locked in an embrace, kissing.
シャワーとかいいよね
As you about to explode?
私も慎吾もだよね
Yeah. Talking about it only makes it worse.
だったら私の愛をくら
We both fall back onto the bed, feeling it with our entire bodies, an instinctual understanding. This isn't the kind of place we imagine it to be. Rather, it's a place for our love, a place no one can disturb us, which means a place we can fuck for as long as our bodies hold out. Sway around her again. Santa laughs and falls onto me. I laugh as I catch and hug her. Our lives just naturally fall together. That's what today has been all about. What tonight has been about. A day of pure joy, packed with firsts for us both. We've been dating for a while now, and yet there are still so many firsts we can share.
愛してる
Still joined together, we press our lips and share our love and joy for as long as time allows. By the way, they also during the issue they straight up also used the "I want to have your baby" and shit again. This time they straight up said they actually wanted to make a baby or some shit to him. Anyway, afterwards.
いやできてちゃ困るだろ
Why is their eye still closed? Not really, not right now. Not long after leaving the motel, we have also come back to reality.
冷静になってみればわかるのにでも最中は完璧にその気になってた
There are nights like this, aren't there? Sometimes.
うんこうあれよ魔法がかかってたみたいないやそんなレベルじゃないなもっとすごいとにかくああなるしかなかった感じで
We're both really into it, huh?
うんあんまりに嬉しくて気持ちよくて幸せであん めてってくらい。
I was the one who pushed you to that place. I'll take responsibility, I promise.
慎吾、
Of course, I know it'll be hardest on you, but I'll support you as much as I can. I'll take full responsibility.
慎吾。
Tana looks at me with tears in her eyes, then rubs her cheek on my arm. I gently draw her to me, burning my nose in her hair and rubbing her right back, while reaffirming my conviction in my heart. Tana, you really do look wonderful in those clothes. You're the cutest. I just want to shout it out. So, please, will you wear them again for me? I don't want you to regret today. I mean, I'm not going to regret it either. That's also what I mean about taking responsibility. Hey, Tana? She's yet to react to my words. I peered into her face to see her eyes open wide. Hello?
いや、私、今日は安全日だった。
Huh? Hardly the best response. I know what she means. How do you know? Are you sure?
なんでって決まってるだろ。一応その辺ちゃんと管理してんだから。むしろ感謝しろ。言っとくけどこれも慎吾のせいなんだからな。
What? How is this my
あ
fault?
れの周期が狂ってからそういう習慣になったんだ。
Hold on, cycle?
慎吾に初めて可愛いって言われた時にまだ周期じゃなかったのに急に始まっちゃったんだもん。それ以来周期変わっちゃったから念のためにいろいろってこと。
To summarize the situation, the first time I told Sana she was cute messed up the cycle of her periods. Oh yeah, I remember that. Since then, she's been taking body temperature readings to track it, and so she knows that there's nothing to worry about today. All's well, then, I'm a little surprised that they're tracking such information so closely, which means
まずできてない。
that's what it means. But that's not what I wanted to check.
何よ、ここは胸を撫で下ろすところじゃないの。
Well, I mean, I was ready for that if it happened.
一生ものの覚悟をそんなサクッと決めるな。
I can, if it's with you, Sana.
これだから慎吾は。
What a chud. I wanted to check something else.
あ、赤ちゃんできてるかできてないか以上に確かめなきゃいけないことある？
Does this mean you were already reacting to me calling you cute way back then? That's what it means, right? If your cycle suddenly started?
それは。
Okay, if that's the case, then I guess I can accept how today turned out.
真顔で納得するな。
But I'm so happy.
本気で嬉しそうに笑
It means even before you were in love with me, you wanted my baby. On some instinctual level?
うな。今そう言われると
Wait a
私
second.
もなんか納得しそうになる。
Wait a second. I remember that conversation. It wasn't just Sana alone. Also, Irie was just like her cycle also changed because Shingo was talking to her and all. Oh shit.
私そういうの鈍いから気づいた時にはとっくに好きになってたって感じだったし。
Is that possible?
ありえるっていうか否定できない。
Sana. I can't hold it anymore, and I scoop her off her feet.
いきなり何すんだ。
I love you, Sana. Let's make a baby again soon.
何言ってた。我に返ったんじゃなかったの。
This means you have a handle on days when you might get pregnant, correct? So, one of those days, if that's what you want, I want you to tell me.
それって慎吾はそのいつでもそういう気分で待ってるってこと？
Yep.
だからサクッと言い過ぎ。
how much I love you.
愛してるって言えば何でも済むと思うな。
Okay then, what about this? I put Santa down on the ground and look her over again. She really is incredibly cute, no matter how many times I see her. It makes me so happy and almost makes me lose control.
どういうの？
When you wear that outfit, oh no, it's a signal. No, but that means I only get to see this super cute Santa maybe one day every month. She starts laughing and then leans up to grab my arm. She looks up at me with eyes sparkling with tears.
それくらい特別な方がよくない？
You mean
ほぼ月一の特別に可愛い私と今日みたいにまた夢中になれそうな気しない？あんまり見せすぎると慎吾が常時私に種付けしたい思いが大変だろうしさ。この服を着てる時だけは思いっきりしちゃおうってこと？
Jesus, the Fumo I bought, that has a special meaning to it. Oh wow. We can't really make a baby yet. Far too many issues. But on those days, we'll be fine. We can lose ourselves like we did today. Indeed, I want to feel that again. That desire. What I'm talking about. Santa releases my arm and spins around the spot. Her hair flies out around her like a flower opening. She's so cute, no matter how many times I see her. And my cute is something special for Santa, it seems. Although, I hope I'm not messing with her biology every time I say it. But the cute she hears when she wears this outfit will turn that day into a burning day of male and female passion.
決まり？
Yeah. I think I like that plan.
そりゃこっちのセリフだ。
Then Santa falls in beside me again and gives my arm a squeeze.
もう1時間くらいは平気だからご飯食べ行こ
Yeah, okay. We did just get a pretty good
う。
workout.
その言い方はちょっとおじさん臭いな。
Yeah, sorry. It felt strange when I said it.
またラブホテルも行っちゃおうね。
You want to?
慎吾と一緒なら。
Good. Because I'm not going anywhere.
うん。だからもういくらでも平気。行こ
Okay. You're so cute. Really?
う。もう周期おかしくしてやんね。
And so we start walking again, leaning on each other together. It's such a lovely night. Anna is so cute. I just want to enjoy it all for a little longer. And then the next day. During the spring break, Santa and I taken the afternoon shift in the club. And so we meet up in the park to spend the morning together. Hold on a moment. Santa's wearing the same frilly dress that she had on yesterday. What? 2 days in a row?
帰ってからちゃんと洗濯したよ。
That's not what I meant.
安全日って1日だけじゃないんだよ。さあ、慎吾はどうしてくれちゃうのか。私は一体どうされちゃうのか。
It sounds like you got some ideas.
私だって大丈夫なら毎日だってその気になっちゃうんだからな。
My God. She's cute as can be again today. I take her exposed shoulders and draw her to me.
慎吾、
I love you so much. I want to love you long and hard.
うん、私もその行く？
Let's go.
慎吾の底なし。
You're the one making me like this, Santa.
その言葉そのまんま返す。愛してる。愛したい。愛されたい。
Let's go. We go ahead and spend as long as we possibly can fucking. In the end, Sana didn't even have the time to go home and change. She ends up going to the club in her frilly outfit. Sana-kun, Sakuno, and Angie joke about seeing her wearing that outfit, poking fun and saying how cute she is. Sana got so embarrassed that she blamed it all on me, saying it was my taste. I took responsibility and admitted it. Of course, it means I ended up getting a reputation as a man who loves cute and fluff clothing. Kawaii no kawaii and fluff. Anyway. Hira, sorry. That's wrong. It should be hira, sorry. Of course, that hardly seemed worth denying it. All she needs to know is that I love when she's dressed like that.
ったく謝らせてもくれないんだもんな。でもすっごい慎吾って感じでますます愛してる。
It's true. No matter how much time passes, carrying so many firsts, all the time spent with this girl makes me so happy. I'm sure I'll continue to appreciate it, no matter how long we're together. I'm so happy I kissed her lips again. Sana happily presses her lips and body into me as well. Someone who we can believe will be with together forever. The truth of these feelings, it's enough to make every single day special.
Mashiro-iro Symphony サナエディション。
Damn. Now that's a really beautiful dress. And we are done with Santa Edition. We're finally actually done. Holy shit. I didn't want it to end. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, that's it for Mashiro-iro Symphony Santa Edition. I don't know when I'm gonna get back to the main game. There's a good chance I won't. I call this my true route, and this is it. This is it for me. This is the only route I believe in. And we'll go back to Air. We're gonna finish Air. We're gonna continue Air. We're gonna finish Air. We're gonna finish Air. Oh, it's gonna take me a while to get over this. All right. Anyway, I don't want to keep you guys long here, so I hope you guys are watching, and I'll see you guys on the next upload, which is most likely Air. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed Hannah's route. That was wonderful. It's I'm not gonna say 10 out. Okay, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. But it's only for me, okay? Okay, it's 10 out of 10 for me. Best route ever. Obviously for me, not an objective measure, but it was great. It was great. Enjoyed it. This is how bad this should be. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Ciao.